happening? Hey, B-Dog. Good afternoon. Oh my god, it's 4 o'clock. I was about to say good morning. That's how tired I am. Hello, friends. Hello. We are gonna start. I'm gonna start doing like my trials and normal roulette for now, cause I truthfully, Marnin, it's Marnin somewhere. Alaska? No, it's not. It's even noon in Alaska. Well, oh well. No, I am struggling to stay awake, but I have caffeine and water and friends. So that's all I need to stay awake. Hi, Madara. I don't know. Do you want to be called Madara, or I know you have a different name in Discord. I want to refer to you as the correct name. So if you have a preferred nickname or name, just let me know. But hello, everybody. I'm going to just start with Trials Normal so I can get some energy in my system, and then we're going to watch... I pulled up Mr. Happy's live letter coverage and overview and thoughts, and that's 45 minutes. I'm going to just go over those videos from other creators because I didn't get the chance to watch the full live letter yesterday, and I was going to say, oh, maybe we'll watch that together. That's 5 hours. I think I would have had more motivation if it were live, but being that it's not, I think I'm going to just watch coverage. Madara is going to sub almost. You got it. We'll stick with Madara then. No worries. I just want to make sure too, because I was like, wait a second. Should I say Bulma or should I say Madara? But I am going to go in on trials and normal roulette just to get some blood flow in my brain, because, oh, Willimus is here. Hello, friend. There's some things in it you fangirled for the live letter. I've seen, so I can't say I haven't seen any of it. I've seen bits and pieces. I tried listening to it at work, but the problem was I just wasn't able to, I was able to listen to more than I was able to watch, so I know bits and pieces of what's going on. I definitely saw some of the news about Arcadian, which I'm super stoked. Apparently they forgot to block out the duty names, so they kind of spilled some beans, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see the rest of the live letter and what that entails. And, you know, we're doing more news and updates on this channel, so I can't not be updated with news and updates. Yeah, the falling asleep thing. Yeah, you've had a rough week too. So we'll cover it together. If trials will, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to go on tank. You're doing MSQ roulette. Ooh. Well, hey, cutscenes. We'll watch fun stuff together then. We'll watch stuff to keep you occupied while you're doing MSQ stuffs. Yeah, 14 stuffs. We love 14 stuffs. I'm developing more details. We're gonna start it. So that podcast thing I was talking about is going to happen. I don't want to give away like everything until we're ready to announce it, but it's coming along really good. Excuse me, God. My throat decided to not want to cooperate. Podcast stuff will be happening. Excuse me, I'm gonna go off cam for 1 second while my throat decides to die. It's the best time of the year, guys. Allergies, love it. Oh. I love allergy season. It is literally kicking my ass this year so much. Yeah, we're going on tank. Is it seriously taking even not insta queue for tank either? What is happening? We might be going straight into live letter stuff if this keeps it up. But yeah, podcast is happening. It is going to focus on news and updates. Not just news and updates, but that's going to be like we're going to keep you in the know for what's going on every week. And I've already been starting to do that with YouTube. I know that's how some of y'all have come to my channel, is for news and updates on 14 through YouTube stuff, but we're going to be doing a podcast, not just me. It's going to be me and a co-host, a co-collaborator. It's going to be really cool things. Listen, that's the only way I'm going to get my Rathalos mount, is if you take me, because I have no motivation to go myself. It's like, it's just, it hurts me. Tenzin, 'tis I. Tenzin! I guess I'll main tank, why not? I don't know what I'm doing. I beg of you. Nero, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. Nero, blah, blah, blah. Gotta do Nero things. Ooh! You have a soulstone necklace? I have one. I'll show it off in a moment. Actually, I could tank, so I don't have to do much. I got this for Christmas from my friend Beanies over at MDA Let's Play. It's a really cute little one. I love it. Yeah. You should get a Black Mage one. Black Mage for life. I want to get a Black Mage tattoo at some point. And I'm not afraid of tattoos. I mean, I have 4 tattoos. It's just, I haven't had a tattoo in years. I haven't gotten one done, so it's like just finding the money and motivation to go get my 14 tattoo. Oh my god, what's up with these bots lately, Ben? Those bots. Thank you. I saw it just at the last moment. They're bad lately. Like, maybe it's just the more viewers I've gotten, the more bots I've gotten as well. Hopefully not only because of bots. Yeah, last night when I was streaming the Primal Pride parade, because we do that every year as like an FC, as a collective. And yeah, there were like 3, 4 in a row saying the same thing, like, bye, viewers. And it's like, no, get out of here. We don't want you.
I could not bear to lose you again.
Yeah, this mechanic's fun. This was one of the really good things about Stormblood, was just, I really like how they added certain parts of fights like this. I think they did a really good job. I mean, it also reminds me, too, of, like, Byakko. We were just talking about that the other night, how, like, the Byakko, you're, like, flying through the air. I loved, and I still love, like, little mechanic things like that. That's one thing that I like about Ultimates a lot, is it is less, like, DPS forward. Like, there's still a lot of DPS you gotta do, but it is less DPS forward and more mechanic forward, more, like, puzzle solving forward, and, like, I love that, because the whole, like, oh, like, best rotation is gonna get you far. It's like, sure, but, like, I almost just walked through the hole. I just prefer the idea of more puzzle solving and less just like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Boring. Boring to me. Your anxiety from raid, or because I almost walked off the edge? Turn this up. Stormblood music slap too. It really did. Oh, it might be too loud now. If it is, let me know. I'm not good at mitigating. I'm just not a tank. know why everybody's over here. That was their own choice. I'm like, sitting here, I'm like, why are they all over here? Trying to keep the boss relatively similarly positioned. They don't have to be up here with me. Silly goose. Yeah, Byaku. You did spell that right, by the way. To my knowledge, at least. Yeah, it is a really fun thing. I enjoy it. Woo! Oh, fuck. I accidentally used the limit break. I'm fucking stupid. Sorry, everybody. Christ, I can't believe that.
A test of your reflexes!
That spooked me. Oh, I gotta move that up north now that I moved some assets around. Woo! Was I not in there in the end? I am too tired and stupid for this. This is why I don't tank. I don't know how to tank. I know how to heal well. I know how to DPS. Tanking is just not one of those things I do. You give up on talk text, by the way? Yeah. I'm just bad at life, if that makes you feel any better. Yeah. I think tanking is pretty easy overall, but I just don't know a lot of the anything for like warrior, for instance. So I just don't know anything. Can practice and I could, or hear me out. I could become an artist in game, like I am in real life. Ah? Ah? There we go. See, we didn't even need an LB. Oh, God. I got a call. Maybe it's because I was honest about how bad of a tank I am. Say, yeah. Yeah, my confidence level is low. Like, I'm okay at a lot. It's the same thing Black Mage. People ask me, like, Black Mage tips and advice. I'm like, I just got here. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, have I been playing for, like, a decade Black Mage, pretty much. Do I know what I'm doing? Maybe. We'll find out. Yeah, go Super Saiyan. Yeah, Paladin's pretty easy. I mean, it is the vanilla of the tanks, right? Like, it is very vanilla tank, which is not bad. I think it's what is the way I've heard people talk about certain classes lately, where it is low barrier to entry, high ceiling, like low entry, high ceiling. I think that's Paladin, where I feel like Paladin is easy to get, easy to do overall. You can do really great things with it, but you just kind of have to know some stuff. I could be wrong about that, though. I barely play tanks. Also, this is technically my FC now, because people keep forgetting to go on the Lala FC that we have over here. This is just like our alts FC. And I logged in last, and I got the FC over, so now I have a house next to my house. Let's see. I'm gonna not go into normals on... Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I lied on what I said. We're gonna start watching some of the media tour stuff, because I think it'd be good to break it up a little bit. Like I said, I have Mr. Happy's video popped up, so let me get that for y'all to see. If I can find it. Here we go. What is this video called? Overview and thoughts. Mr. Happy. We love Mr. Happy. Mr. Happy's a good dude. I've been following his content for fucking, however, 9 years now, something like that. Always love Mr. Happy's videos. He does a really good job at just knowing the game, I think, in general. So, alright, cool. So I'm going to mute 14 music. And we're gonna watch Happy's vid and maybe go from there. Probably go back and forth, do some inventory cleanup. I might actually kind of, yeah, we'll go back and forth between like some stuff in game and stuff watching video. Because I feel like if I start just cleaning out my inventory right now, I'm not gonna focus on the the video. So we'll go back and forth.
This live
Also, hi Mew. How you doing?
Reminders, going in game and previewing things again. A couple little tidbits, but if you've been keeping up with most of the news regarding Final Fantasy XIV, regarding Dawntrail, then realistically there was only one major takeaway.
There's one mount you're gonna make it your purpose in life? What is the mount?
And that was the release of the launch trailer, which I'll have my reaction to both the Japanese and English version being released separately from this video.
Ooh.
Now, this video is gonna have
so fun though.
Sponsored ad. I'm gonna have
Yeah, ooh, PF is a hit or mix.
Out to you, but,
for sure.
Magic Spoon,
well, you can procrastinate with us, Mew.
So I'm gonna insert that.
You'll see if he covers it.
Now,
okay. He'll probably cover it.
YouTube,
Happy
on the
usually is
recording side,
fairly
the live stream is like, we're not
thorough.
gonna see it. But then we'll come back out of it, and bam, we'll get to talk about the live letter. So, editing magic. Before we get into the details, though, this video has a sponsor, Magic.
Nope. His video has a sponsor. Mine has a different sponsor. Well, actually, I'll be doing that this, I think today. I'm gonna go over, I gotta do a factor thing with a poll, so y'all can help me pick out some more factor meals for Dawntrail. So that'll be part of today's stream as well.
Stop dipping your head in the water fountain. Don't. That's why he gets upset.
You're at Annihilation Prog? Oh, you're so close though. Like literally one good PF away from a clear.
A whole lot if you've been keeping up with news. The launch trailer was pretty exciting, and I think they did a pretty good job with the launch trailer this time around.
Yeah, we'll have to watch the launch trailer too. I don't know if we'll watch the full thing. I have watched the launch trailer a couple times. You can ask any question, B-Dog. You know that.
The same, there's just a lot of questions, a lot of mystery, a few
shoot.
red herrings here or there that we'll probably be able to make note of once we've actually.
Yeah, Factor is my sponsor for this month. Actually, through the 26th, so we have 11 more days with Factor before Dawntrail, which is the best time to get a Factor subscription. Is right before Dawntrail.
Not really being able to define a whole lot. I'm already seeing some theories about some characters from the trailer. One of which being that the enigmatic woman that we see. I saw a Twitter post about her potentially.
Well, Mew, if you ever want to DM me, we can chat about sponsorship stuff.
No, the like where they are or what they've been up to. So
let me see. I'll answer this question before I keep it. Are you able to choose each meal, or it's in groups? You can choose each meal. So that is something we can go over that. Maybe we go over that now. Do you guys want to go over that now before we? Maybe we'll go over it now before we get into the meat and the potatoes of everything. So you actually, if I'm going to answer this question, this is a great spot to segue into Factor sponsorship. So we will get into the live letter after, but we will look at Factor first. Because why not? Yeah, am I as followed to you, Mew, too? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So, Factor. If you haven't watched my video, I have a full video on YouTube about Factor and what Factor is. I can link that below. So, TLDR, fresh food comes to your door, mail it in, or it comes in. You don't have to cook. You just pop it in the microwave. You can oven cook it, but for me, I'm popping that stuff in the microwave. Simple and easy. July 9th, I have not pre-selected, so we can select some of the meals. What you do, though, this is, for instance, the week of July 2nd. You pick a subscription based on how many meals a week you want. I think 4 or 6 might be the minimum. And then from there, every week, you get an option to select your meals. So you can either change or skip your delivery, or you can go into edit meals and pick which ones you want for that week. And so like this, for instance, is this June 9th that I haven't picked yet. And these are all the options I can choose from. So it's pretty extensive. Like you you can have, for instance, like, our next delivery, Adam and I, coming what day is it? The 11th? No. The 18th? What day are we on? The 18th, like, this is what we're getting. The 25th, we love this one meal so much, we're getting 6 of this one meal. Because we're like, we honestly just want that. So it's kind of pretty customizable, honestly. You should, yeah, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. This is perfect. I have to do this today anyways. So, pretty much what we're gonna do... I'm gonna look at this. Let me put on Spotify too. I'm so sorry, everybody, friends. I am scatterbrained. My brain is so like, what? I am tired. So don't be sorry. Never be sorry. And I have to do this today, so it also kills 2 birds with 1 stone. What is this music? I'm getting some different music today. Here we go. So let me, before we start choosing, I have a bonus thing with this, sponsorship this month. Yes, thank you. I'm not going to be showing any personal information. I hope I didn't show personal information. I think we're just going to stay on this screen right here. So thank you for that. Yeah, this is, so the reason that we got into Factor, this is, like, not even, like, for the sponsorship, this is just truthfully, because we've been doing it for over a year now. I do my content creation, so outside, you know, I work a full-time job, I volunteer for some nonprofits outside of work, I go to the doctors a lot for, like, chiropractor or different types of doctors like that, physical therapy now, so I'm a very busy person. Between that, raiding and game, all this stuff, but being an artist and, you know, having a small business outside of a full-time job, I'm super busy. My husband, he works from home, but, like, Adam, he'll take care of the dogs a lot, and he takes care of the house a lot more than I do, and he also has his own creative projects, and he's super active in games, so it's like, for us, it just, when we found this meal service, even before any of the sponsorships or anything like that, like, it sounded good, and, like, we love it overall. Like, of course, it is, at the end of the day, you're getting a meal that is, you know, when you microwave it, you're not getting a 5-star meal that you'd get in a restaurant. Sure, this music is not the vibe. But you're getting a good, healthy meal, and you don't have to cook. And, like, that to us was just important. Like, my time is more valuable than money at this point. Not that money's not valuable, but, like time. I have little to no time, and the time that I have, I want to spend making content. I want to spend pushing my channel. I don't want to be spending that cooking. So that is why, like, Factor fits. And then, like, with things like Dawntrail coming up, I'm like, hell yeah, I want to do Factor because I can still eat healthy food without ordering takeout all the time, without having to cook a lot. So yeah, it's just been super helpful to add into our lives without having to, like, sacrifice a lot of money or, like, our health. So it's been super, super good for that part of it. So I'm gonna give, like, 4 or 5 options for foodsies. I think 4 or 5 on the poll. And, yeah, I'm gonna see if you guys can help me vote on, like, something to add for, Dawntrail week. We're gonna go with the cavatappi. The only thing, I don't eat shrimp, like the seafood. But there are some things that I'm like, I'll add to this list, and we'll see what people like. The only thing I know I can't do is the lentil pasta, because lentils do not like me that much. But I'm just gonna pick 4 random ones that look good off the top of my head. And whichever one wins, we will absolutely add at least one of those. So we're gonna let this be like a 5-minute vote. 5-minute vote. So we're gonna start the poll. So I encourage you to vote to help me figure out what food we should get. Do I have allergies? I do to lentils. That is a separate story. I can't do lentils. I can't do peas. Those are my 2 allergies. I used to be allergic to chicken, which was hard to navigate, but I am fine with chicken now. You can suggest something not on the poll. But the poll is something for my sponsorship, so that is why I'm doing the poll. And, like, you can suggest more than one. I'm gonna take all of them off. Yeah, usually I'll do, like, 3 for myself, 3 for Adam, because then we have at least 3 meals a week that we can eat without any cooking and stuff like that. Dill chicken. I didn't even see that one. So let me read through these one by one, too. And then the poll will be up. Definitely vote on the poll for whatever one is your favorite that you think that I should get. Smoky Gouda chicken with roasted red potatoes and Parmesan green beans. Huh. Interesting. I do like how you can, like, see the full nutritional facts over here and kind of, like, the different tags that they have. They have, like, the protein plus, fiber support, stay balanced, calorie smart. So, like, if you're looking to try to, like, eat in a certain way or, like, have a certain diet, it works. You can get full ingredients, which as someone who's had food allergies for a while now, this is fantastic. I hate how some of the meal services I used to use in the past, like, you couldn't see the full ingredients, and then you would get it, and then you'd be like, I can't eat that. Sweet. Or I have to modify this to eat it safely. So I do really like that they have everything very transparently there. So smoky Gouda chicken, cavatappi Italian style pork ragu with garlic broccoli. This one's a really good one. I've had this before in the past. Shredded chicken taco bowl. That one is a go-to for me. It has like a corn salsa, shredded chicken. Yeah, listen, I'm getting hungry too, and I just ate lunch not that long ago. Let's see. Cavatappi and shrimp scampi. I'm not a shrimp fan, like seafood fan, so I wouldn't do that myself. Poblano, cream chicken thighs, and potato cauli mash with garlic, green beans, and pepper medley. Woo! That's a mouthful. That looks like it could be good. I don't know if I've ever had, like, chicken thighs specifically, but could be good. Sweet tomato and beef pepper macaroni with cheddar cheese, roasted zucchini, and yellow squash. Interesting. They have these ones. We've never done these ones typically because we try to stay within a certain price range. But there are these ones called Gourmet Plus where you... So that, like, it's like a filet mignon situation, but you pay more per meal. It's a really cool option. We've never explored it for ourselves. But it's a more, you know, you're getting a more expensive meal, so you're paying a little bit more for those meals. So they have that one, the peppercorn spiced filet mignon, chorizo verde taco pasta. I didn't even noticed this one before, but that actually looks really good. Vegetarian tamale bowl with spiced sweet potatoes and pickled jalapeno crema. Another one of these Gourmet Plus meals. Grilled steakhouse filet mignon with Parmesan cream, spinach, broccoli, and Asiago butter. That sounds delightful, truthfully. Whew! Chicken thighs are better than chicken breast? I don't know if... I've probably had it just without knowing I've had it before, you know? That's good to know. I've heard that, like... Chicken breast is not good for, like, keeping in moisture. Truthfully. Oh, yes, B-Dog! That is a great idea. Suggest one taco meal for Spirit of Expansion. I like that a lot. We have to. Now we have to. Let's see, where was I? Garlic butter, barramundi, and creamed kale. Another one of the Gourmet Plus meals. Peanut Buddha bowl, which is actually really good. This meal service has had me try more vegan and vegetarian, like, meals, and have actually really enjoyed them. Roasted garlic, cream tortellini and broccoli. That sounds delicious, honestly. That's a new one, too. Caribbean spiced tofu with black beans, rice, mango salsa, and coconut jerk sauce. Different. Chipotle roasted salmon. Not a fish fan, but that one looks really good on the picture. Jalapeno lime cheddar chicken with spicy cilantro cauliflower rice. My gosh. Words are hard. Sour cream and chive chicken with Yukon mash and garlic broccoli. Pork shepherd's pie with cheddar mashed potatoes, garlicky carrots, and roasted green beans. That looks really good. Chicken pot pie pasta. This is one of those ones I would double check. Yes, this red lentil fusilli. This, unfortunately, is one I cannot... Actually, double down. I cannot have peas, and I cannot have fusilli, the lentil. So, I cannot have this meal. It would kill me. or make me go back to the ER for half my face not working again. So, we're not going to do this meal. 4 cheese tortellini and Italian sausage pizzioli? That's different. Oh my gosh, there's still so many more. I have to go run through these quick. I think the poll just ended. Oh gosh. Mexican style chorizo and cauli rice blend, herb cream chicken thigh lasagnette, pesto salmon, sun-dried tomato chicken, black pepper and sage pork chop, which is a top-rated meal. That sounds delightful. Chicken piccata with cauliflower mash and broccoli, chorizo spiced ground pork and poblanos, Indian butter chicken, which is by far one of my favorite meals on the planet from them. And the cauliflower rice does not even taste like cauliflower. It just tastes like rice. It's so good. Tex-Mex beef bowl, chili roasted chicken, Texas cheddar burger, creamy tomato pork tenderloin, dill-crusted chicken and cheddar broccoli and grits, woof, and Louisiana shrimp. That is a lot of food. So that is literally 1 week worth of options that you have, which is insane. Like, the amount of options is pretty crazy. And so this is like, this would be my cost for 6 meals after delivery and everything is that $88.93, which again, it's a little higher, but really cheaper than takeout and healthier than takeout. And then, as they say right here, you can add up to 36 meals to your box. No need to change your plan size, which is awesome. So if I have 6 and I'm like, I want like 3 more for Dawntrail week or like 4 more, I can add more meals without having to change my plan, which is super cool. There's also been some weeks where I've forgotten to choose my meals, and they pre-select ones kind of based on your past orders, so you still get food, which is great, because there's been a couple times where Adam and I'm like, shit, we forgot to pick our meals for next week, because you have to pick it almost a week in advance so that they can get it ready for you, and we still get the food. I'm like, okay, good. Or, like, there's also been some weeks where it's like, oh, we have to skip, just not gonna be able to be home that week, or, you know, maybe we have something else we were planning, or going, you know, to a family's house or something, and skipping is super easy too. You're not a fan of pork shepherd's pie? Yeah, I don't think I've had pork shepherd's pie. I also grew up on the beef shepherd's pie family type thing. You're allergic to flaxseed and sunflowers? No allergies. I'm so sick of allergies for everybody. Mistakes were made. No. You could choose a plan by month. So I believe, and I'm not going to look at it on stream because I don't want to show my info just in case. You can change your plan at any time. So if you do 6 meals and you're like, oh, I really want to increase that, or I really want to decrease that potentially, I believe you can do that at any time, no penalty. It's just, I know for certain that you can't, you have to do it within, like, a little window, because I know you have to pick your meals the week before. I did pull up a separate window, so my, personal information, just in case, is safe. You can get as little as 4 meals a week, and as many as 36 meals a week, which is pretty wild. And so you can change that at any time. You can change your delivery window. Yeah, you can change that at any time. So it is every week. So, like, every week you get X amount of meals. You can, of course, skip weeks, modify weeks, but typically it's always going to be, yeah, you sign up, like, for me, it's 6 meals a week every week, and then if I wanted to change that, I would just have to change that in my plan. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, the poll did end, which I didn't realize it ended so soon, and I can't see the results. Why can't I see the results? Twitch, why you do this to me? Manage poll. Can I see the results? Oh, I can now. Sweet tomato and beef pepper. Pepper? Is that what it was? Macaroni. Actually, I really like the way that sounded. And Indian butter chicken. I have to go with Indian butter chicken for sure. I'm going to add those 2 to my box, because Indian butter chicken is literally where it's at. That is my favorite one. Absolutely. Of course! Thank you for asking for the info. I'm going to add some other ones on here that I know I'm going to want to eat this week. This one's a good one. The taco bowl for Dawntrail. We have to go with the taco bowl, right? This is really cool here. Usually I have some tortillas at home. So sometimes, like, I might, like, actually add my own tortillas or, like, tortilla chips. But you can add, like, there are some, like, upgrades that you can get with the meals, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna try to pick some for Adam, too, that I know he would like. That sounds really good, actually. Might be adding more for me than him. We'll figure it out. We're usually pretty good at splitting it down the middle. I'm just trying to think of what he would want. He's going to want one of these. Okay, perfect. So now we have 6 meals selected with all of those. So then what we do from here, so it'll tell you right here, like, 6 servings selected, and then you can add extra meals, which is fantastic. You can love cooking rice for when you have meals. Have extra sauce. Yeah! So for these meals, I really love having them by themselves, but sometimes it's good to have them with something else too. I usually use them for dinners, but sometimes I'll save one for like lunch at work for like Monday, because Mondays are a drag. So it's good to like have that for Monday, and then you're like, yay, I have something to look forward to. So I'm gonna save and continue, boom. And then every time you save, you're going to have add-ons that are an option. I've done some of them before. Never consistently, but it is cool. You can get, like, if you're trying to really, like, go for the health route, you can do, like, you know, like the cold juices. You can do, like, the sampler pack with, like, little shots of, like, you know, health shots and stuff like that. They're adding more to these constantly, too. They have, like, protein shakes. They have juices. They have little desserts. You can get extra meal things, so you can get, like, just proteins, the wellness shots, like dessert things. There's so much. They keep adding more things. Oh my god, that bacon cheddar mac and cheese looks delightful. You can just get so many things. It's pretty insane. But I usually skip them for now. But yeah. So that is Factor. And that is what we're getting for Dawntrail stuff. The week of Dawntrail. I think now I have all of mine set. Yeah, I am all set for up to Dawntrail. We are getting meals. I might be adding more, but yeah. Another thing too, and this will be the last thing for Factor stuff. Another thing too is every week you have a different menu. So, that is something good to know as well. It is different every week. That way you have variety. There are a lot of similar things that come back and back, but it is really good to like have, for me, variety, because then you can try the new things, see what else is out there, etc. So yeah, we are going to stop looking at Factor unless somebody has a specific question, and thank you so much again, Factor, for the sponsorship. My sponsorship link I'll put in Twitch now. Factor, it is available through the 26th of this month. So right before Dawntrail, if you want fresh meals, go order now. My link, you get 50% off of your first box and then 20% off for your following month of orders. And yeah, thank you, Factor, for your sponsorship. Good food, good stuff. We love Factor. And on that note, yeah, thanks, friends. On that note, we are going to get back to Dawntrail stuffy stuffs. We're gonna be Dawntrailing. So let me roll a couple seconds back in Mr. Happy's video,
Note
and let's
once we've actually, you know, gotten through everything.
Let's see what we have for that. Oh, and it paused itself. Huh, funny.
It was just entertaining. It really focused on kind of the rite of succession with some of the crazier stuff only kind of featuring towards the later half, and us not really being able to define a whole lot. I'm already seeing some theories about some characters from the trailer, one of which being that the enigmatic woman that we see. I saw a Twitter post about her potentially being Pashtarot, who is one of the 2 Ascians. We actually don't know the like where they are.
Yeah, that's a potential spoiler thing, but I'm excited to see if that's real.
Some wild things already
with
coming out of
what's
this,
her
and it's only
face?
been a couple of hours,
Pashtarot?
we're not going to dive
Is that
too
how you
deep
say her
into
name?
that for the time being. After the
Oh my
launch
God.
trailer was done, they briefly
This is a completely... I'm so sorry, friends. I'm so scatterbrained today. My chair comes in Tuesday, and if you were here for my stream last night, the chair I'm in now, this thing's dying. I am sunk as low as it can go. I can't... So if I look kind of shrunk, this chair won't go higher anymore. It literally gave up on me, so I'm like... I'm stalking UPS's website, like, please, chair. I need my new Secret Lab chair. I think my chair is sad. I ordered a new one. This chair, I found it on, like, my Facebook memories or something. This chair is 8 years old, and it has survived, like, 3 or 4 moves. Yeah, it survived 4 moves. So it's, like, it's gone. It's dead. It's ready to go.
They watched.
It's got like a metal bar that sticks out, cuts me. And
but like I said, we're not
the Secret Labs 14 chair came at the perfect time. I'm like, I need a chair so bad.
So they started by just refreshing us on the areas we're going to be going to. Tuliolal, of course, being the main city. Urkapacha being one of the areas.
Oh my
that
god, your chair's almost 14 years old. How even?
You may have seen it in some of the footage that came out of various creators.
This chair got me through a lot of times. It's been here for my whole streaming career. Hello.
This is the area.
Which is a long time by now.
Great waterfalls and all that stuff. Those, like I said, Kozama Uka and Urkapacha, I got to see at the media tour. Both were beautiful. Love the background.
I can't wait to see these zones.
Well. Very,
and the
very
music is
stuff.
amazing.
Then we got to see Yaktel, which
he
has
earned his
more
rest.
ancient
Thank
ruins.
you,
Actually,
Chair.
I'm sorry, Yaktel is the one.
I don't even know where I'm gonna get rid of it. I gotta see what's the most ethical, responsible way to get rid of it.
With again the giant rock formation in the middle.
10 years, don't know why 14, because time is going by too
We
fast.
actually got to see a little bit more of Yaktel a little bit later in the actual broadcast. Then, very briefly, we got to see Shaloani, which is our more wild.
That's a good call, looking at my local dump.
Probably more northern Tural.
There are also some people that I know that do like
and then that leads into
reupholstering. I'll put a shout out there if anyone wants it for free to reupholster. Absolutely.
Planes, given the way that it looks. But if you pay attention to stuff,
yeah, that's a good point, Mew.
I'll
definitely take a look into that.
Seen from Heritage Found.
Because if not that, I would just see if I could trash it at work and the dumpster just break it down. But
thoughts about what's actually going on here, what this
we
area
shall see.
actually is. The biggest thing being that this lightning field is largely being produced by the dome, and it's something that from Shalawani they go over to, and that makes me think it has something to do with the calamity of lightning, and I think I've seen that theory go around a little bit as well. We also have an area that I saw a few people call this area a few different things. I immediately said it was Alexandria. And I think I'm a little influenced because of, the Final Fantasy IX-esque stuff. But, like, I looked at it, and that was my first thought, was Alexandria. So maybe that's just me. I've seen people call it, like, Fable and a few other things. But
oh, shoot, Madara, you're so close.
That was what came to mind.
You're going to get your relic
Solution
before Dawntrail for
which
sure.
We've already seen a little bit of. We've seen it in even artwork that they posted on, like, Instagram and stuff.
I am so in love with
cars,
Solution 9.
It's got, apparently, a very strong military based on the launch trailer. Very curious to see how we will make peace with Solution, with every...
Bro, I'm going to pause this for a second. Look at this. Oh, my God, my chair's... Oh, my chair's actually breaking. I'm like leaning. I'm like, oh, it's never done that before. This thing is about to break. I think B-Dog, you're right. It is like jealous of my new chair coming in. I don't know if you can hear that. That's bad. This thing. I might have to flip it over. Make sure I don't fall off. But Solution 9, I was trying to say, I think this is bar, if I'm not mistaken right here. I think this is bar, and it has, like, looks like alcohol, but, like, also a lightning bolt. I love the cyberpunk aesthetic. Like, I am so excited for Dawntrail, even just for aesthetic alone, because oh my god, this chair is so squeaky. I'm in the middle of, like, I love the nature and natural view of Dawntrail with, like, Tuliolal and Tural in general, but then, like, this Solution 9 cyberpunk, like, I love both of those aesthetics so much in, like, different ways that I'm, like, looking at everything for Dawntrail and I'm like, holy shit, this is my expansion. Like, I was absolutely in love with this story for Endwalker and Shadowbringer's top tier, but there's something with Dawntrail that I'm like, I'm so fucking ready. Like, let us go. Better have EDM music, exactly. I need it. I need it. I love EDM too, so it's like, I need this. WD-40 and duct tape till Wednesday. I know. It feels like screws are loose or something. Oh my god, I'll try not to do that too much.
Looks like pieces of
Proof I needed a new chair. This is the justification myself.
Or at least not everyone here is first prerogative. After that, they went
because it's new. I'm so excited for new.
Like,
I love the story of old, but it is a great time to, like, be coming to new stuff, and I can't wait. Can't wait.
I know I'm covering some of the text. The brief description with Lamont, which, we already met her, and she already described what her goals are. Erinville, who, you know, is going to be our guide.
Aaronville's such a
over
good
there.
boy.
He's going to be continuing to
Got my
join our
Aaronville sticker
adventures.
from
We, of
PAX.
course, have Kryl, who
I don't know if you
thinks
got
that
one,
those
Mew, from
lights
PAX
are
at
fun. We've got
the
Kryl,
14
who
booth.
just wants to fight with her pictomancy skills, is all it really says. And of course,
Kyle,
learn the truth
Fanky,
about
Dad
Galuf.
1 and
Fan
Dad
Cred, who's
2.
a bit of a jerk in the first dungeon, in case you didn't know, if you haven't seen all the footage from that. But yeah, he's going to be working with one of the other.
You took Graha? Oh, you got the other. I got Kryl. Kryl and or Adam got one. I got the other, so that's why I have two.
Galul Jaja, who Final Fantasy 11 players
That's
know.
fair.
That's
fair.
The
Graha's a good
Dawn
boy.
Servant, the Vow of Resolve and the Vow of Reason, depending on which head you're talking about. Interesting thing, and I remember this being a question some time ago. They confirmed that not only are both heads voiced, which I expected because I know both heads from Final Fantasy XI both have different personalities, and they reaffirmed that that will be the case here. But they both have different voice actors, which I thought was a very good touch. And I remember that being a
cool.
question.
I didn't even know that about the Galul Jaja. Galul Jaja, if I can say that correctly. Just the fact that they are like essentially two different people, I think is really cool. In the same thing, like Happy's saying, like. The fact that they're voiced by two separate voice actors is actually pretty neat. It's kind of cool. Like, it's just, there are a lot of little things like that in the upcoming expansion that I just feel like is just a really good route that they're going, and I really appreciate that.
Sandfest reveal, where we first saw Galul Jaja. So yeah, all the two-headed Mamul Jah that are voiced apparently do have two different voice actors, which is just a nice little detail. I'm very curious to see how that pans out in cutscenes. We have Zoral Jah, one of the other children under Galul Jaja, who's going to be fighting for the throne, and one of the most dangerous of the batch, it seems. We have Kawana, who believes that technology will lead Tuliolal and all of Tural into a better and brighter future. So that's the future that he's fighting for in the Rite of Succession. We have Bakul Jaja, who's also an enormous jerk.
Lots of Jajas.
In the launch trailer, and he's only here because he successfully triumphed in a martial tournament. He is not one of the siblings. He is just another person fighting for the throne, and he has a major superiority complex. He's racist against anyone with a single head, apparently. Even his fellow mammal Jodstas, all one heads are inferior to him.
Huh.
So, are inferior to
that.
So
that's kind of funny.
Only two heads should be in charge of anything. So, and given he is largely focused on his martial prowess, he probably is looking more towards like a war-torn Tuliolal. We know they're trying to avoid the armies of Tuliolal and Tural invading the rest of the world, or trying to take over more areas.
Jaja, two heads.
Yeah.
So could be.
Hoping for, you know, the peaceful outcome.
Could be. That would make sense.
Jaja's going to be hoping.
He sounds like a jerk, this one. Or
now,
those two.
The big reason
However
why
you...
the whole
You know what I mean?
is coming up with her is because Yoshi P
I want to know more about her,
that
too.
We should keep in mind all the members of the Convocation and their names, and that would be useful going into Dawntrail. I saw people taking her, like, scepter or like, piece of her garment right here, this accessory, and flipping it over and showing that it's very similar to
I've seen that.
actual Ascian symbol, and I'm like, nah. Dude.
Her outfit is
But
adorable. Her hair is adorable.
Yoshi P making a mention of a member of the Convocation and saying that we should know that going into Dawntrail. I figured, personally, that it's just because we're going to see how the Convocation actually affects things in other regions. We're going to see more of the reach of their prowess and their influence over time, whereas we've only seen it kind of centralized to like Aldenard and Authard. And that was what I was thinking. So I'm not buying into that entirely, but I'm just relaying to you some of the talk that's going around about this enigmatic maiden.
And I saw that too, where people were taking, exactly like Happy said, people were taking her little accessory on her outfit and like flipping it upside down and comparing it to like one of the, you know, the Ascian like, not logos, whatever they are. And it's just like, I wonder, like, it is a stretch, but it's like, I do wonder what that has to do with it. Like Happy said as well, like, Yoshi P very much was like, make sure you kind of like are up to date with like the Convocation and all that stuff. So it's possible. Like, I hope they don't go a super strong route with like Ascians and, you know, Convocation, but like, I think a little nod to it, or maybe like tying off some like other loose ends would be really nice. What was I gonna say? Oh, you're trying not to go into the X Pack with any hopes or expectations. I agree. I have hopes and expectations ish. Like, and I say ish because I have a lot of faith in this game. I have a lot of faith in the devs. You know, there are definitely high moments and low moments, but like I feel like overall we've gotten a really good game. Like this game has been really good. I love it. I've been here for over 9.5 years now, and I my expectations are that the story is going to be fun. It's not going to be impactful if you compare it to Shadowbringers or Endwalker. I think that's just inevitable. Like, that's the only kind of expectation story-wise I have, because, listen, Endwalker, Shadowbringers, they were able to kind of weave almost a decade's worth of work into those expansions. I think it's still going to be a good story. I think it's going to be fun. And I think this is way more of an important quality of life expansion where we're not getting, I don't think we're going to get any one thing that's overwhelmingly good. However, I do think we're going to get a lot of little things that are a lot better and a lot good. And I think it's going to add up. Like, you know, the graphics, the little things like mounts can kind of glide, the little things like, you know, and I did see this with the live letter, and I know he'll go over later, but you get close to an NPC and like the other characters are kind of away, so you don't have to worry about like not seeing the NPC. Like a lot of little things that I think are going to just make the game feel so much better. And then it's just going to give us another foundation for like the next however many years of story, or the next however many expansions. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, it's not going to be epic. Anybody who thinks it's going to be epic is already starting themselves off like in such a bad foot for this new expansion. But I'm excited that they're just going to fix a lot of small things that have kind of needed tweaks for, you know, a decade. And I'm excited to just see what's new and see, you know, now that they have a chance to go into this game and create a new foundation knowing what they know. Like, Realm Reborn, they had to kind of pick up some scraps and throw it together and hope for the best. They don't have that now. They have a good team now. They have a good community now. They have experience. So, like, I'm very hopeful for the next, for, like, Dawntrail, because I feel like they're in such a good place to start anew. So, and they don't have to start fully fresh, which is good. Yeah, we're in the Ray Loop, exactly. And I think Yoshi P has said before, too, we don't know what this arc's going to look like. Is this going to be a 10-year arc? Maybe not. Maybe it's only a 2-expansion arc. Maybe it is a 10-year arc. So, like, they can play with the format, too, which I think is really good. Exactly. They don't have to worry about fixing 1.0 to make a Realm Reborn. They can just, they can do what they feel and see how, you know, they're probably going to see with the characters, like our new cast of characters coming in, who likes what ones. So that way they can expand from there, you know. If people are really liking Wook Lamont, for instance, which I think a lot of people have shown a lot of love for that character already, maybe we see Wook Lamont a little bit more. Maybe we don't. Like, I think it's going to also depend on how the community is responding. And I know they're super excited to try to, like, weave that into the game. Yeah, exactly. Endless possibilities. Love it.
They also take some time to reaffirm.
So I'm going to try to sit in this chair and not break
for the
anything. I'm going to
existing
mute
roles
so it
and
doesn't
Endwalker.
squeak.
There's 5 of them: Fizz ranged, Magic ranged, Melee, Physical, Tank, and Healer. And we will have job quests for Pictomancer. We will have job quests
see how that
for
works.
Viper. We will have crafting quests, which have a hilarious name that comes later on.
Yeah,
We
these
also
Mad
get to see
Max
some of the
outfits
other
are
gear. There's more
insane.
Mad
Look at that,
Max-esque looking
like,
gear. Really nice looking
Mohawk
gear. And apparently
situation.
This gear is mid-level crafted. Now, what that means is that it's not level 100. It's like there's usually a crafted set at like level 92, 94, 96, and this is normally stuff that can be purchased from vendors as well. And so
hate
that set
these,
should be something
however,
that's
I'm
easily
very
obtainable. They
intrigued
just
by
showed
them.
it
I don't
for
think
all
I'll
of the
ever
different
wear
roles.
one,
You know, you can see
but
Reaper, you can
I
see
think the hair
Boss
works
right
really
here,
well with like the
Mad
studded.
Max gear on.
I
Getting,
just
of
feel like
course,
this is like going to a
the
Guar show
scouting set
kind
right
of
here, that's Ninja,
outfit.
And then the healer set, which is, you know, that's
I kind of like the
that's
jacket
something
a little
else. Let me
bit.
tell you,
Depend. Oh
that's
no! I
certainly
just saw
a
the front
healer
of
set.
the row.
Everyone immediately
my.
was like, "Oh no, the nightclub scene! The nightclub scene is gonna get way too much fun out of these sets."
Oh my!
I agree. Yeah, so new role quests. Yeah, 5 quest lines. These ones start at level 92. in Dawntrail. We don't know if it's going to be 92,
More role
94,
quests.
96. That's what I assume, or maybe 92, 95, 98, 100, or something in that vein. All they said is that they start at level 92. And in patch 7.1
Fist of the North
or
Star?
later, it says, we will get the meta quests, where if you've done
I feel
all
like
the
it
role
sounds
quests,
familiar,
there's
but
kind
it
of a
doesn't look
combined
familiar
role
to me.
quest at the end of it all. You're just going to be waiting a while. Then, of course, you have the Viper quests here. You know, they mostly took this time to talk about.
Yeah,
the grass
I
and
agree with you. We're
the
like, we have a
textures
lot
and
of stuff from
everything,
Realm
and it's
Reborn
not
that
the
needs to
Viper
be
quests
quality
themselves.
of life that we could see
Pictomancer, same
would be
deal.
good.
Apparently, it's going to be dealing with Moogles quite a bit, so hopefully you're looking forward to that. That explains why we paint a Moogle, I suppose. But yeah, these are going to take place from
Got
levels
Viper
80 to
Picto.
90. And if it's like all the other job quests, your capstone event quest, your level 90 quest for Viper and Pictomancer should be unlocking new skills. If that's Viper, that would be Reawaken. So that's going to be a pretty important one, might I say. Then we have the new Disciple of Hand or Land quests, which are called that.
Adam,
Meki.
watch you
is
Meki
how it's
Meki.
pronounced. They were making a joke
Little
about
duck
macho
nose
maki
things,
maki,
which is funny.
Which is apparently maki maki is like a sound effect that's associated with bold,
Friendsless
like,
system
flexing,
update.
bulging
I need more
muscles. So the
friendsless
entire time I
looks.
was just like macho
And
maki maki, macho maki maki, and
Watch you
I'm
Meki
waiting for a
Meki.
better
Watch you
clip
Meki
of
Meki.
that
Oh my
where
god,
I
I'm gonna have to
actually
remember
fully
how to
roll
say
my
that.
sleeves up to
Watch you
the
Meki
side,
Meki.
like
Watch you
this
Meki
now,
Meki.
so I can go share that on social media and everyone can enjoy that. But yeah, these are
God,
essentially
I'm so
the same as
sorry
the
for the
Crystalline
squeaking
Moon,
in
these are
this
the same as
chair.
the Endwalker, the Studium quest. And it's just crafter and gather quest lines throughout the expansion, largely focused on Tyrol and the earlier areas, and kind of staying away from what they describe of the Solution 9 related stuff. And then there will be a meta quest for those as well in 7.1 or later. They briefly showed off some dungeon screenshots. This is the dungeon from Mediator.
Yep,
this
we
is
saw the
probably
dungeon of
level
Mediator.
93 dungeon, and I'd imagine this leads to Valagarmanda, who we will see in a little bit. We do also get a quick screenshot of the inside of the mountain, which they have shown us this screenshot and artwork of this area.
I wonder if
before.
there's going to be new
And then
housing
finally,
stuff.
of one of
I'm
the
surprised
Solution
we
9
haven't heard about
dungeons
those
we
yet,
see
but
right here.
I'm
Well,
wondering
look at that.
if
Look,
they're
it's
really
Final
trying to
Fantasy
like figure it
14.
out.
It's also
Ooh,
Final Fantasy 14. These
look
are
at
the same
this
game,
one.
as Fox Pawn said. So yeah, one of the other more futuristic dungeons here as well. So just a few screenshots of everything. Next, I think they went into game to briefly showcase Valagarmanda, who is enormous. And in
Look
the
at
launch trailer, it does have
Valagarmanda.
a
Oh, the
handful of
rainbow on the
different
back.
appearances. Now, the hitbox is still pretty large here, but not 100% uptime, as you can see. There is like an actual back of the room that needs to be considered. But based on the...
Yeah,
I'm
sure we'll get some of those
I'm almost certain
new
that in the
updates
launch
after
trailer, there's a part of the
7.0
arena
at some
is
point
actually
soon.
a good bit bigger than this.
Oh, I think YouTube's got ads, so we're gonna give it a second. Sorry, ad. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear me. So I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna pause. YouTube friends, hello, YouTube friends, if you're here. And anybody who's subscribed that can still watch, hello. We'll give it a minute, though, for our friends that have an ad. Because ads are there. Do, 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 do. We gotta pause for the ads, because they like to come up when they want. Do, 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 ba-da-ba. Oh my god, this chair is bothering me. I'm like stalking UPS now. I'm like, can I get my new chair? Still says estimated Tuesday, and I'm like, why not Monday? I know it's in my state. My state's not big enough that I couldn't go drive and grab it. Get me. All right, everybody's back. Hello, friends. Okay, I paused.
It might just be the perspective that they show.
Yeah,
But
Valagarmanda looks
already giving me
insane.
kind of Midgard-Stormer vibes. So they
Yeah.
do briefly show him fight Valagarmanda here for a second. And we can see that the big thing that Valagarmanda does is it either like circles around the arena, and that means there's a donut AoE in the center, or it does a charge
Oh, yeah,
attack,
so
and that's a
Midgard-Stormer.
point-blank AoE. We also see the warning
Ask.
symbol in the middle of the screen. You saw right there, so you can see it again here when he actually goes to do the donut AoE.
Huh.
People were like, is that new? And while the answer is yes, it's basically replacing... You ever done a fight in 14 and there's text on the screen to tell you that something important is happening? For me, one of the best examples is chimeras. Like when you're fighting a chimera, like the Dorme Chimera or something like that. It'll be like, oh, the chimera, the ram's eyes glow blue.
I wonder what our mounts are gonna be for this.
It's
Like, are they gonna
essentially
be the
same as
similar
that,
mount
just basically
that
giving
we've
you a
got?
better
Oh,
heads
bye,
up
Yoshi.
on,
We're gonna get similar
on
mounts like we
any
did,
sort of
you know,
text-based
like we've had the
indicator that we
ponies and the
already have.
dragons and
They're
the
just more in your face. Now,
the
they didn't
burbs
mention
and
about
stuff
being
like
able to
that.
turn it off or move it, so there's still a
You
bit
know
of
what
a
it
question
is?
about that.
Oh,
so
I
we'll
don't know
see
yet.
if all those options
I'll find
exist.
out.
I didn't see it on the media tour personally, but I didn't really look at the same.
Yeah, I wanted to
So,
wake up early for this,
we'll
but
see. If not, there'll probably
just
be
did not
feedback about
happen
it
the
to
other
try to make
day.
adjustments to it, etc., etc. Then they showed the
Oh, no.
English launch trailer, which is playing right now.
Okay,
And the
okay,
Primal's
we'll
10th
see soon.
anniversary album, which is
Ah,
actually
I
ton
might
of
get this
very
10th
good
anniversary
songs.
album too.
Before
That
going
looked
into a
good. I saw
short
some of the
break,
songs. I was
it
like,
was
oh, I
about
need
15
this.
minutes, I believe, total. So,
Oh
not
my god, I'm
anything
also
too
getting
long,
like
but that was
itchy
about
over
the
here.
halfway
Hope I'm not
point.
having
Then
a
we
little
got
bit allergic
brief peek
reaction.
into the
Arcade dude, let's go.
which, in case you haven't been keeping up with the website, is essentially a tournament inside of Solution 9. And we actually get
I've
to
seen
see
a little bit of
the
those.
first boss. Now, there is
I'm
some
so
exciting
excited.
news about this. Number one, it's voiced. The bosses, the fight is voiced, I should
The-
say.
oh, I
No,
didn't even see
doubt
that
the quest
part.
is voiced.
The
But the
bosses are
fights, Right
voiced?
from the get-go, are voiced. Because the first boss is our kind of
This is
preliminary
the
opponent in that
raid,
of
like
Black Cat.
normal /
You can
savage
see
raid.
that cat in the distance.
The
Their name is
Arcadian.
Black Cat.
I
They
fucking I need to pause this for a second. I grew up on WWE. I grew up watching wrestling with my dad. The fact that this looks like a wrestling ring and like with the crowd, I am so fucking excited. Like this is kind of nostalgia lane in a sense for me.
To you when they're
That's all I gotta
pulled.
say.
And on top
I'm
of that,
excited.
we actually hear the announcer of the tournament.
Good
actually
announcer.
Doing some commentary
And look
in
at all
background
the
as well.
things
So you can see the
and
crowds
the
and stands
like
out
the
there.
billboards and stuff.
Now,
Let's
on top
fucking
of that,
go.
other notes,
It looks like
one,
an
16
arena,
spots
right?
in the arena means there's going to be a mechanic that
It's so
focuses largely
excited.
on that.
I'm so excited
Two,
from
the
it.
boss's hitbox size is incredibly small, though they do still center into the arena for certain mechanics. And C, it looks like it would be pretty dangerous if he fell off. So while it looks like there's... Now, I wonder if Black Cat is going to use the... There's
The
like
ropes.
laser like ropes. I wonder if they're going to use them like a WWE
Please
match to like
do.
spring across, waiting for them to hit us with the people's elbow or something
Oh,
like that.
God.
So yeah, on this pull, they
I have
do
to go
actually
get an allergy
speak,
pill.
and they do actually attack. You can see the nails.
Oh my god.
expanding. Now,
Yoshi
one thing
said
that
no
isn't
blitz
changing
ball.
about-
He literally yelled at Mr. Happy in an interview, no blitz ball. We're not getting blitz ball. I know nothing about blitzball besides how so many people want it, but Yoshi P specifically yelled, no. No blitzball.
Oh, Dawntrail, auto, raid
Like,
wide.
like on a serious.
Some
yeah,
things
auto
stay
raid
the
wide.
some things change, and some things just stay the same. And auto raid.
He looks
wide,
like a
looks
giant
it stays the
Pokemon
same.
character,
Then,
this guy.
Freeze and line
What is
AoEs,
happening?
All sorts of little stuff. There's not really a whole lot to derive. We're looking at the normal mode here, which, by the way, they apparently wanted to keep it secret what the first tier of the Arcadian was called. But it actually says it in the top right, and somebody told me that it says it is the light heavyweight round or the lightweight round.
Yeah, this is gonna be like
Essentially, we're in the
wrestling-esque.
first part of the tournament,
Oh,
and
I'm
we're
excited.
competing
This
in,
is gonna
like,
be
the
fun.
lightweight
Yeah,
category.
auto AoE.
So people are wondering what they're actually going to call this tier.
Shocker.
Well, while you could go with something like Arc 1 through 12, since it's a tournament, and since they seem to be going with lightweight, heavyweight, you know, whatever else they're gonna
Round
call
one.
the other ones,
Fight.
we could essentially call them round 1 through 12. We could go with R.
I like
1, 2,
that.
3,
I like the
4,
R.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
I wonder if the English translation, yeah, because it's like
Oh,
light
and he jumps
heavyweight
off.
round 1 is what it says in the top right there. So I wonder
See, that's
if it's gonna
good. The
be round
R1
1, 2, 3, 4,
through
if it's gonna
12,
be,
that'll
like,
be a
in
good
English,
naming
it'll be
convention.
Preliminary, quarterfinal, semifinal, final, whatever. The whole point is that it is a tournament in that sense. So we are competing through the light heavyweight round when we first go into the Arcadian itself. Yeah, they were like, oh, we're here to keep it a secret. We just showed it on screen.
Yeah.
And if you were wondering about the schedule, I've been telling people it's going to be exactly the same. Some people have been telling me
I
it
did
won't
see
be
the
exactly
schedule.
same, even though they told us it would be exactly the same.
We have like
for
a
this.
month before Arcadian comes out.
Yes.
Literally a
Normal
month
is
from
2
yesterday, I
weeks
think.
After expansion launch, Savage is 2 weeks after that, so 4 weeks. And they further confirm this by later on showing a schedule of normal mode being July 16th,
Yeah.
Savage being July 30th.
Or no, from
It is
tomorrow, I
exactly
mean.
the same as every other expansion
That's
launch has been
insane.
before it, and that means
I feel
weekly
like
capped tomes will be on the
Dawntrail
30th
feels
of July.
so
I think I said
close yet so
July
far
1st.
away. Like at one
July
sense, I'm
16th.
like, oh my god, I
July
needed to
16th
get
and
here.
July 30th, just
And
to
on another hand, I'm like sitting here and I'm like, holy shit, it's all coming so soon. Like I kind of wish part of me wishes I had an extra couple weeks before Dawntrail. And that is just because of my own individual burnout as an individual. But I'm also so pumped for Dawntrail. So it's like, it's insane. Crafting on release for Savage.
July 30th.
Oh God, everyone's gonna be crafting their hearts out.
July 30th.
I'll see if I feel like crafting or not. I haven't felt in a crafting mood for a while.
Treasure Dungeon is added when Savage is added. All that will be July 30th.
Oh, July 30th for fucking Savage. My group. So if y'all hang out for our static stuff, which is our dynamic, which is our ultimate group, that's my group for Savage. So we have myself, my husband Adam, we have Saren, Electra, Alana, Shion, Ari, and Zethi. That is our 8. We're going in 3 days a week for a Savage. Oh my God, I am so sorry for itching my face. I'm having an allergic reaction, I think. We're going 3 days a week, so we're going to be going, I believe, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays into Savage from 7:30 p.m. EST, between 7:30, 8 start, all the way to 10. So we're gonna really try hitting Savage a little bit harder than we have. Do I have any Benadryl? I do. I don't think it's that bad. I might go take a regular, like a Excedrin, not Excedrin, bleh, a cetirizine, but couple seconds. 3 a.m. crafting party. If you do that, Mew, you're insane. You could probably make some good bank, truthfully. Oh God.
That was just to separate normal and savage in those
fine.
patches. They never cared about changing this. They never cared about the crafted and tome stuff. That never mattered. It was always about just separating normal and savage. We also have the treasure dungeon, Cenote.
Treasure maps, let's go!
Dungeon, and it's all about making
I
money.
love treasure
maps. Call it
maps.
the C-Note dungeon and call it a day. But, you know, if you're not into Savage, you could do this, the treasure map dungeon, when
I love
July 30th
that. Looks
rolls around,
gorgeous, too.
You know? Oh, and then crafting and gathering adjustments. You're never going to believe this. There's new actions and traits. There's new gathering points and recipes. There's new folklore and master books. And there's orange scripts for both of them.
Nice.
Yep. You're probably so surprised right now. Now, the other thing for gathering is that they actually did get a quality of life update. You can actually see the integrity of the node in the harvesting menu now, which is nice.
It's pretty cool.
It's nice to have it all condensed into one menu. So that works for me. Oh, and the fishing guide will also show you the type of hook required for a catch.
Ooh, I like that gathering update. Like, I don't fish that often, but that's a good, like, quality of life little update.
And then, yeah, crafters,
and new crafter stuff. Yep.
Scripts, all that stuff.
Cool. Nice, Mew. That is good that you're getting to make other people's stuff. Hopefully a little cash. Also, thanks, B-Dog. Yeah, I do usually keep some liquid Benadryl. I used to be, like, really... When I was allergic to poultry, it was, like, severe. Like, throat close, anaphylaxis stuff. So, I do keep a lot of Benadryl and EpiPens in the house. The fish bait is super nice. I don't fish that often, so I don't remember what all the baits are and like what you need. So like not having to Google it every time. Nice.
They did show us some of the heliometry gear. That is the warrior heliometry gear. And
I don't know about that one.
Really
I like the axe. I do like the axe.
We have the sickle.
Ooh, the sickle's kind of cool.
Here,
different. I don't know if I would wear it,
but
the
Bard bow, not
what's
crazy
going
about
on with
it.
Bard?
The heliometry gear itself is fine. Again, not wild about it either. It's very vanilla, very basic.
Yeah.
And then we have the healer stuff here.
That's kind of
nice
cute.
Globe, and then of course the healer heliometry stuff.
I like the outfit.
And then the caster heliometry.
Oh, I kind of like the healer jacket. And the Picto
weapon, which if you're doing normal
that's
mode,
actually really nice.
I
I like the boots on that outfit too. I actually really like the caster one.
From,
not a big fan of the hat, but I probably won't be able to wear it. So,
and getting the
you know,
instead of from 7 weeks of getting the swords from the normal mode. Then we get to see, now they say we don't want to tell you where this gear is from.
Where do you think this gear could be from?
That's looking like Dark Knight, I assume. Really cool looking sword, and I assume that is the tank armor. Everyone's like, Squid Games? Because we actually see this armor coming out of Solution 9 from the launch trailer, so one of those kind of obvious situations. Then we also have
bunny ears!
You can see the ears. They even zoom in on the ears eventually, but it looks like if you are a Viera, your ears will poke out of the armor.
Oh my god. Yay! We get the funny ears.
And then we have the ninja gear, which, those sneakers are made for speed right there. And, actually the daggers look really cool there. They have those
Some of these
mean-mugging
outfits are kind of
shades on
cool.
with the face mask underneath. We have the black mage.
I
which
don't
is
like the black mage set that
interesting
much.
looking.
It
I'm
looks.
not wild about the mask. but
It
everything
reminds
else
me
looks pretty
like
good.
right there. What's the, back when Overwatch had this esports team. Reminds me of the Boston Uprising team ones, like the blue and yellow. The weapon, this weapon, black mage, this looks like a white mage staff, first of all. Don't love the mask. I would love to see how this looks on a non-Lalafell character, because let's just face it, like, gear on Lalafells looks a lot different than gear on the bigger races. So I'm curious to see, like, how this would look on, like, my female Vera, for instance. But, yeah, I mean, like, I don't hate the mask in the sense of, like, I don't like it for me. Like, that's what I'm gonna say. I don't like it for me. I don't think this is a bad design. However, like, I like seeing my character's face, so I don't like anything that kind of, like, covers that seriously. Yeah. Definitely not for me, but...
The staff definitely doesn't read to me
Could
as
be
a
good.
black mage staff.
For
but
sure.
He said it was black mage, so...
For sure.
I'm just going to have to take that for what it is. And that was the last of those armor sets that they showed between Heliometry and the Arcadian. Bicolor gemstones getting buffed up to 1,500 total. We actually saw this in the media tour if you've kept up with the coverage that everybody had of it. But still staying bicolor gemstones. Just worth noting, you can cap them and still earn more after the expansion comes out.
So, yeah, you can grind
No mention
your
of
bicolor
changing
gemstones
currency for the hunt.
beforehand.
I'm going to assume they're just staying as nuts.
Not a bad
which
idea.
is what I assumed they were going to do anyway, because there was no pattern set that they had to change it at this point. We also saw this option from the
This
media
is a really
tour.
cool
It's an
option I've
to
seen.
hide nearby players when close to an NPC or object with a quest icon. So you can see, what it looks like normally in the bottom left, what it looks like when near quest NPCs. So you can see Alice say there has cleared a few people out. And I actually need to move myself right here for you to see the third option, which is when you're talking to the NPCs.
I like this
it
a lot.
clears out an even wider area to make sure you can see any of the little interactions between the quest NPC and the nearby characters that they might be traveling with.
I think this is, like, this one's a really good quality of life update. It's, again, it is small, but it is, like, if you want to, like, this, sure, you can still find them in the crowd in this one. This one, it's, like, it's nice because you can not just find them, easier, but you can see who it is. Sometimes, like, I hate how you're going to a quest person, and I'm like, who is that? And then, like, Mr. Happy saying, you can see, like, their little interactions. So it's a little bit more of that immersion. You don't get lost in, like, the sea of people.
But if you're someone who has struggled with
I'm excited for that. Just
you
a
can use
little
the insert button,
little
which
something,
allows
something.
you to completely bypass this. There is also another option that you can use that fixes this. Now it doesn't clear the space out, but it at least makes you able to select the target. But if you're also someone who's just tired of not being able to see NPCs express themselves in these little micro expressions they do during quest lines, then this will be...
Oh yeah, I had X.
turn on, and
That's
it's
why I
different
think, like, it's less for actually getting to the NPC and more of just being able to... My immersion. Kind of, like, seeing them in the environment as you go. So, like, less for just clicking on them and more for, like, seeing them as they're talking to you kind of thing.
settings at that, depending on what thing actually matters most to you. They do also briefly show it here a little bit later on in video format. So let me speed ahead real quick.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Like,
this
it's
is
just,
what it
it's
looks
a
like when you
little
approach.
extra
Let's just
something,
take a
something
step
I
back
think is pretty
actually
neat.
watch it
And
from
you
the
don't
video.
have to have it. Like, it looks like you can turn it on or off,
So
which
this
is
what it
nice.
looks like
I
when
like
you're at a
options
little
like
bit of
that,
a
because then
distance.
it's like, you
As
can
you
kind of
close
do
in,
what makes
they all
sense, you know?
disappear, and then once you interact, more of them disappear, right like that. So that way it clears out the entire space so you can see everything. So if that's an option, if either of those options look like they're of interest to you, go right ahead and use them. They're there for you to use at your leisure. It'd be funny if it just logged out all those players. Like, hey, I know how we'll get rid of them. Log them all out.
Oh my god, that'd be
Now
torture.
worried that's actually going to be a bug. They're adding emotes and recipes for delivery items.
I am
added
so...
into the
This
duty
is a
list.
good little
So,
thing.
You can now just straight up click it from there.
It's
Thank
cute.
goodness. Even Yoshida
though I usually
himself
type it
said,
out, but
this is
this is
11
good.
years late. Almost 11 years late.
Yeah.
It has been requested literally since the beginning of the game being out, and it just happened now.
Yeah,
Waited
it's the
too
little
long, but
things.
at the very least, now it's there.
That's
Not
what I'm
that
saying.
I
We have a
really
lot of
minded on the
little
keyboard and mouse
updates
playing
that I think
during
is going to
before,
really,
or if I
really
had a
help.
keyboard at all, just quickly typing out /T or even /CHE tab and then just pressing enter. If there's any controller-only players out there, it'll be a little easier.
Oh yeah, controller-only players. I forget about
really
that.
controller-only.
As like
I
a
haven't bought the
controller
keyboard yet
player,
somehow.
I mean, as a keyboard player.
Struggling through to get through the
Forget about
communication
that.
on that front. But long overdue, we can all agree on that. The dying system.
Yeah!
Showed this again.
Dual
If you've been
die
keeping up with the media
channels!
tour coverage, you've probably seen this. I wanted to show this from the media tour coverage, but there's a bunch of Japanese text, and we were not supposed to display anything that had Japanese text. So I didn't make the video because I didn't feel like editing around the Japanese text. And on top of that, an option to set favored dies and an option to remember.
Yeah, we saw
previous
this in
dies,
the
which
media
will make
tour
dying
stuff. This
multiple
is
pieces
so
in sequence
huge.
much
I'm so
easier.
excited for this.
They do, of course, go into the game and show that off. You can see the two color palettes at the, or you can see the two different saved palettes at the top, so you can choose those are the two different ones.
I love that.
So you can see he's editing the first one right now, and he's changing that color, and then he goes back up to the second one.
Oh,
and
I'm
I
so
can change
excited
the
for
other
this.
part of it, so those are the two different die channels.
This is
And
gonna
then
make a
the
lot
second
of
option, you
like
have one where
old
you
gear
can save,
feel
which
better
is the
too. It's
top
gonna feel
section, the one
fresher
with the
because
two
you like
different
have more
two columns
customized
for it.
options.
This one right here. This
Ugh,
allows you to
I'm so
save
excited.
whatever you've
So
done,
excited!
and this remembers the one that you just applied. You can also press this button to quickly invert whatever your options are, and this, of course, is undo and redo. So a much more expansive die menu, which, of course, they go through, and he briefly presses the invert button a few times. As you
You're
can see
reserving
right
opinion
there.
on it? Okay, that's
Inverts it a
fair.
handful of times.
I think it's gonna be
Of course,
great.
you can see him use it again.
Like, will it be perfect? Maybe not, but I do think
That's
it's
the save, and
a
that is
step
the
in a
invert.
really
So
good
you can- oh, go
direction
back,
for
press it.
sure.
There you go. Inverts the color scheme between the two channels. Before
I
you
like
can
the
choose
inverse
the
option too, so you can kind of like play around
and
with
it
what
goes
looks
through a few
better.
different options, just to again showcase the same things. The big one, however, is the previously remembered one, which you'll be able to see here in a second. See, he's got all his dies on him. It's remembering. He dies himself. That's cool. Works the same. Two different die channels. Excellent. When he goes back into the menu, it
Yeah, the chosen
remembers
that's fair,
So now if
Mew.
he
I
wants
think
to
that'll
dye
be
the
kind of a
other
case by
pieces in
case
the set, the
basis for
same
sure.
exact color
For
scheme,
each
he
piece
goes
of
to his
gear.
pants.
I think
And
too they're
now
gonna work
we
more
get
on the
edited
new stuff
separately,
and then
and
try
you
to
do the
like
same
do the
thing,
older
all
stuff
invert, and
more
wants
down
to
the
save
road
it
as
to
well.
later,
I
you
don't
can
think
save it to
everything's gonna have the
to
two die
favorite
channel
slot. So a ton of
option
different
from the
options
beginning.
here to make things a whole lot easier, a whole lot more fluid, and a whole lot more, well, better, I suppose. More better, my favorite English. And then they showed off facewear. Now, facewear is a new fashion accessory style
Oh
thing,
yeah,
but
the
it's not
glasses
really
and
programmed
stuff.
as a fashion accessory. at
Excuse
least
me,
not
my back
quite
is
the
like
same.
killing
Right
me. I
now,
gotta lean
your
back.
fashion accessories will stay out if you
I
are
want
doing
more color
overworld
options too.
travel.
I'm hoping that that's the
But if
direction
you
we
try to
go
into an
into.
instance, they'll go away. The facewear is a
My
little
God,
bit
I need my new
different in
chair.
that it's essentially just kind of saved to your gear sets and works like a normal piece of equipment does. But it doesn't actually use the armory chest at all. You still save the items as a fashion accessory in its own fashion accessory menu, and then you're also given a total of 12 different color options that don't require dyes. So you can see all the different
Oh,
color
that's pretty.
options on here.
Oh,
Those
I
do
like
not need to be
that.
dyed. Those do not need to be collected. You collect the facewear, you add it to the face accessories
That's
menu,
pretty cool. You don't have
like
to
you
dye
would
it.
Add something to the fashion accessory menu, and then bam, you can just equip it.
Oh,
on
that's
to the
pretty
slot.
cool,
Will it
actually.
break your portrait? Probably.
Probably.
But it's still,
sadly.
you know, it's a smarter design system than what we currently have.
Yeah, I like
And
this option.
It actually paves the way for other fashion accessories of the same kind.
For
Because if
sure.
this isn't using
They're probably
armory
testing
chest
this to
stage,
see how people like
certainly
it
isn't, because it has to use
before
a completely different system to register as a face
doing
accessory.
more on it, which
Then
is
that
really
could mean
good.
more accessorizing without
Oh,
using
B-Dog,
gear
your
or
doggo
inventory
jumping on
slots,
you.
which is better on the game's memory and
Mine is
allows
not.
them to
My
kind of
little
mess
cone
with the
head is
character
laying behind my
and the
chair, just getting some
customization in more
sun
interesting
from
ways.
the
Whether or not
window,
they will,
chilling.
who knows? But it's interesting to think about from a back-end perspective in terms of availability
Ooh,
for options
yeah.
for the
Oh,
player.
those are cute. I love
Hey,
those
look,
glasses.
have
You
a
can
hat
change
with
them up.
glasses. Now, keep in
Yeah.
mind, you cannot take existing glasses that are headwear. Like if you put it on, it's level 28. It's got like 4 vitality or whatever. Those are not going into this face accessory slot. These are completely different pieces. And yes, if you have a headpiece that completely covers your face, you will not see the fashion accessory. Because how
Can you have
would
glasses over
to bear that in
glasses? That would be
mind?
goofy.
So, with that all explained,
That's a cute
they
little
then
addition.
moved on to showcasing some minions, mounts, a little bit of Yachtell. They show off some
Look at that umbrella! It is
of the
translucent!
umbrellas. We've got these luminescent
My jaw's gonna
effects.
pop.
They do briefly make it night here in a second. Look, you've got the emote twirling.
What? Oh, it won't be if the part of the helm. That would make sense, Doug. I didn't know if it was like for glasses too, or just like face helmet stuff kind of thing. But look at
Fun. Bam, it's
This
nighttime, and it's even translucent. You can see through it a little bit, which is a nice little effect.
that is
is
cool.
made
Oh my
much
god, my
more
jaw
apparent
is
with the
like
graphics update. You can see the
popping
light
every time I
reflection
open my jaw.
changing as he spins the camera.
That
You
is
look at
cute.
the
I
different
need that.
angles
I
as
need that
well.
now.
So it's a really, really, really nice looking effect. We also see
That's
this
cool.
darker umbrella.
Ooh, I love
We
that.
get this parasol looking, this parasol looking umbrella. As
I
well.
need
And then we
those.
take a
Oh
brief
my
look at
god,
the
I
minions.
need
We
those
have
now.
the corn minion, which really
The
pops
corn
in with the
minion.
new colors
I
that
saw
we
them post
have.
that on TikTok.
You can see that. They
His
showed this
little
on social media
corn.
the other day too. Excellent looking corn. We get a chupacabra,
A
which I
chupacabra?
think is adorable. I love this
That
chupacabra.
is
He's my friend.
adorable.
I appreciate him.
Aww.
Don't call him ugly. You're
Choopy.
wrong.
We're
I
gonna
mean,
call him
look into
Choopy
his
Choop.
eyes right here. See? Look into his big, gorgeous,
He's adorable.
glowing, slimy looking eyes. Speaking of big, gorgeous eyes, we got a few cats.
Oh, look
Cat
at that
minion.
kitty.
Looks up.
Oh, they
It's
look
so
more like
that.
interactive
It's
too.
beautiful.
Like less like static
that's not
face
even
and
the only
more
cat.
dynamic. Look at this cat.
We have other cat. We have more cat. We love cat.
Look at the minions. Oh
Staring
my
directly
god,
at you.
I
Look at
love
the
it.
updated fur and everything on it as well.
That's so
It's just- it looks-
good.
it's so glad to be here. Look, it's so glad to
Aww.
be here. And then we have a baby mammal jaw, which is hilarious. Better not be a real baby. If not, we're going to be accused of kidnapping.
Does anybody see, this is where my age is starting to show. Does anybody remember the show Dinosaurs from like the 90s? I think it was the 90s. That not the mama. That one? That is what this little baby mammal jaw reminds me of. I'm the baby, gotta love me. Not the mama. That is what this baby is reminding me of. I'm glad I'm not the only one that
We have,
I'm like
of course, the swole tender.
swole tendy.
Who does do a little
Little
flex.
swole
Come on,
chicken
do the flex.
tendy.
Do the
Flex it.
Do the flex. Do the flex.
Do it, do it,
Flex
do it,
for
do
me.
it, do it, do it.
Flex. Flex. Don't look at me. Flex. Stop looking at me and flex. 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 I don't
Is he
know when it
gonna do it?
happens, but it happens.
Oh.
No. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Do it. Do it. Flex. Hit him with the peck flex.
Come on, Swoley. He's
I know
huge.
you do it. Okay, I must
Oh.
have skipped over it. No, we're going back. We're looking at him do the flex.
We
You're
gotta
doing
see
the
this now
flex.
too.
I know you do the flex. Do it here. There it is.
Yeah, oh my
Look,
God,
even
his
goes
little
flower on top. There we go. I just need to see that real quick.
That
Yeah.
is fantastic.
We have, so it's funny. People are calling this a baby
my God.
alpaca.
Hi, Grim. How's it
I feel like
going?
that's not a baby alpaca. That
It's
is a
a
full-sized
baby.
alpaca that was shrunk.
It's a mini alpaca.
Because it just looks like a full-sized alpaca that was shrunk.
Dude, all the minions so far are adorable.
That's it.
Also, what is that flex
I don't know.
mode?
It doesn't- I refuse to call it a baby.
It's
a
just a
very,
little
very
mini
small
alpaca.
adult
A mini
alpaca
palka.
to me.
Palka?
Now we did get
Paca.
to see some of the mounts as well, and interestingly enough, we found out what the trial series
Oh,
mount
gotta
is.
plug in my headset.
It is a
It was
pair
yelling
of
at me.
wings. So
What?
every Extreme Trials mount will be this, but different
What?
styles of wings with different.
Oh my god, my jaw is popping. This is bad for my TMJ. Hold on one second. I'm gonna plug this in. Stretch my jaw so I can jaw drop. Like, huh? That is cool. So this is Valgramanda.
Takeoff animation looks and stuff like that, but that is our trial series mount
What the
for this
fuck?
expansion. It has been hard confirmed, and when Yoshi P takes off,
That is so
it
cool.
becomes it almost begins to look like Phoenix or Suzaku. You can see here
Hold
in a second, see
on.
it like grows wings when he takes off.
It is going to be
Fly.
the whole trial series
Fly.
too, like this?
Fly! Fly! There we go. See? It sprouts a couple extra
Oh,
small
that is
wings, it
beautiful.
sprouts the pinions at the back,
Oh my god, my jaw.
and then you just hover around.
That
Yeah,
is
those, that's gonna
amazing.
be
And then the
your,
new kind of
mount
like
series
glide
for
effects
7.x
too.
is gonna be wings.
Fuck
we
yeah.
get to see
We've
some
been
other
needing
mounts
wings
as
for a
well.
long
We
time.
get
Whoa.
an
Let's pause because I have opinions on that too. We like have been needing wings for such a long time. This is thank you guys for not spoiling it, but this is so cool. This is so cool. I cannot wait for this. So what does that mean, that all the other Trials bosses are going to be winged beings, or does this just like mean that we're just going to get wings based off of them? That's now my curiosity, because Valgrimmanda has wings, so this makes sense. What are the other trial bosses going to be in 7.0 then? Yeah. I haven't even gotten all my Endwalker mounts, but now, like, this makes me want them more than the Lynxes. I like the Lynxes, don't get me wrong, but I'm more excited for wings. Give me wings. Oh, this is exciting. Also, Graham, you put together a ton of furniture today. Ooh! Well, hopefully you are done with that and you are ready to just chill and hang out. It is chill times. Oh, this is neat. I've only got 2 Endwalker mounts, sadly. I have Hydaelyn and Zodiark. That's all I have so far. So I really need to mount farm. I doubt I'm gonna get on it much before Dawntrail, though. Hi, Voltic. I'm doing pretty good. A little tired, a little exhausted, but I'm doing good. We're getting Dawntrail hype. So that is where I'm at. How are you doing today?
That's gonna be
look at these. Oh gosh, I'm so excited, guys. The wings. We've been needing wings.
Other mounts as well.
This.
We get an Emolga.
This is like a little flying squirrel.
And yes, I know. No,
Look at it. He's got the tail.
Flying squirrel. And I look at the tilt.
I'm sorry. This is so exciting.
With the new flying mechanic. Look at the tilt.
This is the
looks
best.
So
Oh, I think this might be more exciting than the wings.
I love this thing. I love the super glider mount.
It's a little sugar glider.
Look, he's flying, but there's an
oh
ether
my
current.
god.
That's
Oh,
hacks.
ether current. Good job. Woo.
So
Oh
it
wait,
doesn't
yeah,
collect,
he's
it gets
hacking.
back on the, now,
Okay, we got thoughts on this mount too, but we're gonna go back and answer questions. This, perfect. Love it. I need it now. Did I enjoy the live letter? I actually didn't get to watch the full live letter, sadly, because I was not able to with work yesterday. So I've watched bits and pieces here and there, and right now we're just watching Mr. Happy's overview and thoughts, and maybe diving a little deeper here and there. I'm happy with what I've seen so far, though. It's a lot of still. We're just getting a lot of little things, but I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, and you're doing well, just grinding. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I gotta do some Dawntrail prep as far as, like, cleaning out my inventory soon. That is my plan after watching some of this stuff. This outfit.
ether current. That's hacks.
Yeah, poof is bigger than the lava.
So he goes
yeah.
and collects it, gets back on the. Now, I saw the Oppressor, and I didn't expect to see that. For those who don't remember, this is the boss
go.
from A1.
A1. A1 is the first Savage I did. A1S.
PvP.
Yeah, I
it
would
just
guess
seems like the
PvP
most
or
logical place to
Mog
put this,
Station,
given
because
the
they already
Wild
have Cruise
Wings
Chaser.
has this player
Oh, I
mode.
need this
I
mount.
don't know, that's just what I
Alexander is, like,
expected.
my favorite
I expect to
for
get it from
nostalgia
PvP. They did
purposes.
not say that,
I need this
but
so
I expect to
bad.
get it from PvP.
I
Or the
need
Tesla.
this.
One of the two. Who knows?
I need it.
We also have this gold-looking, like, Aztec
Ooh.
bird. This is almost certainly from the treasure dungeon. We've had
This
other
is
mounts
cool.
like the Burning Ixion before.
This
so
is pretty cool.
That's where I expect this one to come from. Some people were saying they think it's the Gill mount, like the 50 million Gill mount.
Eh,
All of the
I don't
Gill
think
mounts
this is
have
the
an
Gill
effect
mount.
where they basically spew Gill
Goins.
when they fly.
I feel like the
when
Gill
they
mounts
move,
too are
and
like
this doesn't
of
happen. So
mounts
this
that we
is
already have
almost
in the
certainly gonna
game.
be From, the
I don't think
Cenote
this is a Gill
Dungeon.
mount. I definitely think this is a
Then we have an alpaca.
Yeah,
of course we
dungeon
have an
mount.
We have an
Alpaca! Oh, I need this one
I'm gonna alpaca
too.
my paca right here. There you go. So you got an
I love
alpaca. It's a small alpaca.
alpacas.
You got a big alpaca. You got alpaca here, alpaca there. You alpaca anywhere. All right.
Oh my god,
So,
happy.
no
Get
surprises
out of
there.
here with the dad jokes.
And then they fly off and just briefly show off a bit
End
of
of the
Yachtell.
sunset.
They show one big
The
thing
wings
they show
seem
is kind of
really
the change
cool.
in
I'm
effect
excited for the
when you go
wings.
from above the canopy
I'm so
into the
excited for the
canopy. You see how it
wings.
just kind of instantly
I love how you
gets
kind of like glide with the
and you can see
wings,
some
and
of
then
the
when you
creatures
fly, it
and
looks like
hear
you're
them
kind of
making
flying.
noises and stuff. But then he goes back over to
I
this
wish we could
rock
dye the alpaca.
outcrop, and
That'd
it
be
gradually
adorable.
rises above, and you can see the
Look at
lighting
how it, like,
change and the textures
gla-
begin to
like,
reflect
jumps
the
two
lighting
gallops
coming
kinda
up
in the
from
air.
this
It's
new
cute.
area, just showcasing kind of the new technology and how it allows them to bring zones to life instead of them needing to do something like, for example, like with swimming, where they dive underwater. Instead here, it's all just one zone. It's all loaded, and with the new systems, they can make those differences between the bottom and top of
This
the
is
canopy. And
exciting.
it's something they're more easily able to do. So, and the rock details.
Look at his little
looking
feetsies in the
very,
alpaca move when
very
he's sitting
nice.
there.
And that's kind of
it's so
where
cute.
they wrap up in terms of, I guess, important news. Reminder of the Fantasia update in case there was any
Needs a
confusion
spit
with the
emote
Fantasia
emote
update.
or you
There is
riot.
60 minutes of in-game
That'd be
playtime
fun.
where you're
Be
able
just
to
spitting
make
on
the
everyone.
adjustments. So if you are only logged into the game for a minute after making your adjustments, and then you log out of the game, then you'll stay at 59 minutes remaining.
Literally
Some confusion
one of
about
the
that
best
last time, even though
Fantasia
they did
adjustments that
say
we could have
in-game
gotten.
minutes before.
That is just
In
such a
case
good.
anyone
I know they've
didn't
talked about it
remember,
before,
then,
but
you know,
such a
that's
good
what this is
upgrade.
there for now. Then we have the companion app is getting some new main menu and wallpaper settings, and
I gotta
you can
check out the
send
companion
out,
app. I do have
your
companion app.
Retainer ventures. You can assign them, I should
Ooh.
say, from the companion app. It does of course cost coupon nuts.
That's
points,
cool.
Like any other
Can do
feature
that
does, like it did with the
at
market
work.
board, but
I
hey,
like
for
that.
someone like me who
Something a
really
little.
doesn't want to actually stay logged in and keep on top of these, doesn't even want to do the once every 18 hours, this probably help you
That's
out
actually
that
really
way.
cool. If you're at work
So,
and you're bored on your lunch break,
moving on,
send out your
we then got to
retainer.
see this little
Look at this
medium-style
house. I have a
and
medium
it even
house.
has a little,
I could
tree
get one of
house in
these,
the
maybe.
back that looks pretty
That's
nice. There's also a large
adorable. I
style version
love
of
that
this
house.
showcase. I think
It's
this is the
very like
small right here. Yeah, I think
fairy
that was the medium, this is the
fantasy or
small.
like, you know, old
And
school
then we do get
fantasy
to
like
see the
house.
tree house at the top of the large one, which is right
Stop.
here. So just another housing style.
I
It's a
love
very,
that so
very
much.
cool looking tree house in the back.
I need that. I need
Alright,
that. I need that. I
and
need
then
that.
At this point,
Mew,
they've
listen,
clarified
I
the
might be hiring
schedule.
you to
Early
craft
access
that
June
too.
28th, launch July.
Oh my god, that house is so cute. You're waiting for that hype to die down. Oh, are you do you know what you're fantasiaing to? Or what race you're fantasiaing to? Luckily, I really love my Viera as is. So I'm gonna go into, like, I'm not even gonna change. I might Fantasia, like, my alt to just play with the Fantasia. Especially for, like, stream and YouTube and stuff like that. But you're gonna stay la la nice. Just maybe some adjustments. Very cool. Oh my god.
July 2nd, if you have early
Yep.
access, it's
June
literally
28th.
no different
Let's go.
than the official launch. It is everything that is available on
Arcadians,
7.2 is
July
available on
16th.
6.28. And then we have the Arcadian normal mode on the 16th. the Arcadian
Raid is
Savage,
so
the
close.
Jajagoral, Tomes
We're
of
so
Geometry,
close.
and Master Recipes and Crafted Gear
Yep,
on
so-
the 30th of July.
So yeah, that is the schedule. So if you are not already, as I've said in my videos in the past, if you are not already pre-ordered for Dawntrail, you need to do it so that you can join us on June 28th. Because we got so much to do. And then July 2nd is the official launch, which at that point I'll be already so far into the game. July 16th is normal raid. So that is actually, it should be a Tuesday. I'm actually looking at the calendar right now. Yeah, July 16th is a Tuesday. I don't raid Tuesdays, sadly. My group won't raid on Tuesdays. We raid on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. However, I'm going to go in on normals. I normally don't stream Tuesdays. Oh shoot, I do have something that week. After 8, I'll be able to stream. I will be having my painting stream with the MDA Let's Play group on the 16th, but I will be streaming Arcadian Normal, unlocking that on the 16th, and then we'll be getting into normal farms probably that 17th, 18th, and 20th, and then the 30th, that is Savage. So again, unfortunately, because it's a Tuesday, I will not be going into Savage on the 30th. However, July 31st, that is the first day my group is going into Savage, so keep that in mind if y'all want to see us try the new Savage as now our new 8, because we have Zephy is now on our group permanently for Savage this tier when we had Kai last year, and now we have Zephy. So I'm excited. It's gonna be pretty cray. The queue happens, your timer runs out. Gotcha. That stinks. Hopefully that's not the case. But the only thing though, B-Dog, is it, like, if you log out and then log in, like, a week later, for instance, I believe your timer's still there for Fantasia from what I've seen. You're gonna make minor changes, Volt? That makes sense. I think I'm not. I'm at least gonna go into it without. After they updated the benchmark, I really still enjoy how my character looks, so I think I'm gonna keep her as is for the time being. And then maybe, like, a weekend, if I'm having little adjustments I want to do, then maybe I'll try it. 3 a.m. crafting on the 30th. Mew, you're cray! You're East Coast like me too, so you were woof. Sounds exhausting.
Exactly as we
Exhausting.
expected. Even though there was some talk about them changing it, even though they had told us before that it was going to be the same.
Oh, I need to look at these again. Alana posted these for me
Uniqlo's
the other
getting its new
day.
collaboration stuff. It's
This
getting a
is
Final
cute.
Fantasy
It's like a
14
what
collaboration.
sun.
It's getting, there's also going to be
I think
Final
like
Fantasy 16
UV
and Pixel
like
remaster
changes like the
shirts.
colors and stuff. This looks
they
cute, and
try
they're
to
really
show
not
off-
that expensive.
Bro, it's like the Dawntrail login screen. You can't even see that with the lighting. Look at it. It's just like what am I? I mean, I know what it's supposed to
need
look
more
like,
t-shirts.
but like what?
Yeah, you're not far from me.
I have no idea what I just look. I mean, I know, but like it's not.
That
the
looks
greatest
cute. I
lighting
love the
to show
little.
And then you have the Fat
emotes.
Cat Moogle and Alpha
Yeah.
in the little pocket shirt. They have a large.
I
and
want
a
those
medium on
shirts.
respectively. They take some time to show that off. They're
Oh,
doing a
this!
collaboration with.
Mew, I don't know how far you have one of these places from you. Adam checked. We have one. I won't dox myself. There is one within a decent driving distance. I will say that. Not super close, not super far. My birthday is within this time window. You bet your ass I'm at least going around the time of my birthday. Because my birthday is in August. August 18th. I'm like, I'm ready for a birthday. I probably try to go towards July. I want the Porksy King mount. So, you have to buy 3 drinks. So, I would say one for me, one for my husband, another one for me. But he doesn't drink bubble tea, so it's really going to be 3 for me. Maybe 6, so we can get him the mount too. Also, hi Arena on YouTube. I didn't ignore you. I didn't mean to ignore you. I just saw your message. We are towards the end of looking at live letter stuff from Mr. Happy's video, but if you have anything you want to watch, let me know. We can go back. Or go to the next thing. Yeah, listen, Mew. Let's go. I'm down. If you want to if you want to meet up for bubble tea and some ramen, I am so down. Let's go. Blah. Adjust my seat in my broken chair. Closest is 159 miles away. I'm sorry, B-Dog. If it wasn't, I have to see how far it actually is. And I have to see if the one near me is the one near Mew, too, because that would be cool. What is it called again? Gong Cha. See locations. Yeah, the closest one to me is 45 minutes away. So yeah, it's like 45 minutes to an hour away, the closest ones. They're all relatively like that far away. It's in the city. Yeah, I'll message you after stream because I'm totally fine talking about it in DMs about meeting up for that. That would be fun. Oh, the closest one, Voltic, for you, several hours. Yeah, that's the one thing that sucks. They've done a lot of these before, and it's, like, far. Or, like, they even did one that was close. The, what was it? I don't think it was 14, though. It was the crumble cookie. No, not crumble cookies. That other cookie. Insomnia cookies, I think. And it was, like, half an hour drive away from me, but it was, like, enough of a drive where I just didn't get to partake in it, because I don't drive far anymore, so it's tough. Oh, I want boba now. I want boba tea. But yeah, my birthday's in this window, so I'm definitely going at least once.
Now, I didn't know this existed, but this is a global collaboration.
Oh, it is global.
And you get the Porksy King mount.
And they have 14 menu items. Do they even have that up now? Well, probably not yet.
If you do happen to live near one or know someone that lives near one in North America, Europe, or Oceania, then go ahead and get it. Get yourself what's probably like 500 grams of sugar, but it's delicious, and a mount.
Yeah, I hear no bad things.
And then there's, in Japan only,
an
internal SSD with a collaborative
That's
storage
cool.
box. That is an SSD box.
That's interesting.
And I'm not going to lie, don't even care about the SSD.
That box is cute. That was kind of cute.
It's a good-looking box.
It's adorable.
See, and then the inside's got the other Scion
Yeah,
in there.
definitely hit up your friends. Sometimes you can hit up your friends, have them buy themselves tea, and then give you the...
And then we've got the dolls. That
the code.
Yoshi.
Oh god, the dolls. Oh, thank you, B-Dog. Have a good weekend. Hope to see you later, my friend. If you're... I will be stopping stream around 6:30, and then starting back up at 7. So, yeah. Or I might even just mute myself for a little bit for something. So if you're on tonight, we have fashion show stuff with the FC. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be a good birthday present. Yeah, exactly. I would love to get that for my birthday. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What was I gonna say before we look at the expensive dolls? Oh yeah. So yes, if anybody doesn't know yet, I posted it in my Discord. Oh yes, bye, B Dog. Definitely try to watch. We will see you soon. So my FC, every year we do kind of like it's called Founders Week, like to celebrate just the FC, the starting of the FC and all that fun stuff. And every year we do a fashion show. So Saren, my lovely dear friend Saren, she hosts the fashion show, and this year the theme is Dawntrail. And it is very like open to interpretation. Presentation is key. So some people have won before, not just because they're glam, but also the presentation, like certain emotes that they might do or something. It's open to the public, so come hang out. We're gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be streaming it, and open to the public. We can win prizes, etc. Yeah. So come hang out at the fashion show, or if you just want to hang out in AFK and cheer on friends and stuff, that's welcome too. It's on Leviathan. I have details in my Discord if you are interested. These dolls.
They've done an Ishtola doll before.
I did a video with news and updates from the past week with these. These are over $800 per doll. Alphino is $880. LSA is $820. This is insane.
The Secret Lab chair.
I don't think they're terrifying. I am not into dolls like that. Like, funny enough, my mother always was. My mother was always like a porcelain, or is. She used to really love like porcelain doll collecting, so that's like up her alley. But like those are insanely expensive. They're insane. That like they're huge too. Like they look like high quality, but for $880, that's more than the Secret Lab chair. Like I could never justify paying that much for a doll. And like I know it's a collector's edition. It's not like a doll you play with, but it's like holy shit. Yeah, that does seem like a good event, Voltic. I agree. It's a huge fad. That's wild. That honestly sounds so wild to me. Maybe it's because I grew up broke, but I'm like, that kind of money is like, that could pay for so many things for a doll. And now I say that this chair that he's showing right now, the Secret Lab collab, I bought one. If you haven't heard me complaining like all stream, this chair that I have now, my old DX Racer, it's 8 years old and it is literally breaking. It's squeaking. It's like all torn up. It's sunk to the bottom. It can't stay up. So I needed a new chair anyways, and I have back issues. Between needing a chair and then this coming out, I treated myself and I was like, yep, buy myself a chair. 2,000? Are you talking about the dolls, Mew? Holy shit. That's insane. That could buy me a vacation. I could pay off a chunk of my car loan.
It's currently available.
That's insane.
A link on Twitch.
Damn. That's wild.
Woof.
Oh, hi, Irene. Yes, I am streaming on Twitch too. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm supposed to be getting pings when YouTube gets YouTube chat talks, but for some reason it's not working. But yeah, I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube every day. Every day I go on both, or except for Tuesdays.
But I have an affiliate link for this. Not sponsored, but product.
I actually did buy mine through Mr. Happy's affiliate link too. I'm jealous. I didn't get the cushion. I wanted the cushion. $2,000 doll. That's insane. I wish I had that kind of money.
And then also the tabletop RPG starter set is available.
Yeah, $2,000 doll. That's wild. Yep. Free login campaign if you're not playing for whatever reason, or if you need friends you need to convince to come back to the game for a while.
Game is 60% off. Endwalker edition.
Wow.
Well,
60% off. That's wild.
Edition and the Endwalker edition.
Oh, my neck.
60% off.
That's wild.
And,
wild.
Yeah, it's just all the different regions. NAEU has Xbox Series X and S, and JP has all the other ones. So yeah, you've got all these discounts
Cool.
here, all the details.
So yeah,
This was
if
already
you're
on
not
the
caught up
website
with the game
before.
yet,
There's going to be a pop-up store in Paris for Final
Oh.
Fantasy 14 on June 21st through June 23rd.
I
so
wish
if you're in
these pop-up
Paris,
stores would
enjoy
come
that.
near the
They're
East
going
Coast.
to Japan Expo
Bring me it.
later this year. They're going to Gamescom later
Gamescom
this
in
year.
Germany.
They're going to PAX Australia in October. They're
PAX. Oh, PAX is still having Australia. I didn't know that. Like, I do PAX East every year religiously, but I didn't know that they were doing the Australia. That's pretty cool. I am trying to get a passport. I've never been out of the country besides the Bahamas and Canada, so maybe one year I'll go to Japan or somewhere.
maybe going to
West,
something else
East,
that
and
weekend.
Australia.
It's going-
Gotcha. Yeah, because they don't have South anymore. They also have Unplugged in Philadelphia, so we do also get Unplugged. I've never been to Unplugged because it's not necessarily my thing, but I've been offered to go to Unplugged before, but like from a friend, but I just don't go out there that much. You have to go? Are you talking Unplugged, Baltic?
Going back to Japan, he's going to be in and out and back and forth from all these different locations the entire time. So have fun doing all that traveling, Yoshi P. And they're going to do a 7.0 patch note reading.
Patch
that
note
is gonna
reading,
be
when is
on
that?
the 27th.
Ooh!
3 a.m.
Oh,
Pacific.
okay. So 27th at 3 a.m. Pacific time. This is just Japanese audio. So this is the day before no. My brain can't think of the word. Early access. I almost just said pre-release. Early access. I don't think I will be getting up because that's 6 a.m. Eastern. I'm not going to get up that early, but we will for sure excuse me. I will for sure record the patch readings that are the patch notes and post them onto YouTube. So definitely come check the YouTube out the day before, and we will go over that before. Actually, I have to write that down somewhere at some point. So yeah, we'll be getting patch notes. So that's perfect. Oh, Voltic, you're referring to Japan? Gotcha. I would love to. And yeah, Mew, hell yeah. Congratulations, first of all. And second of all, that's exciting. For a whole month, too? That's wild. I want to go to Japan so bad. And yeah, that's hopefully something that we can do. Adam and I don't think we went anywhere for our 10-year anniversary. So we haven't been married for 10 years, but we've been together for almost 12. Oh, yeah, we did. So for our 10-year, we went to Alaska. We went to an Alaska cruise. That was our honeymoon and 10-year together anniversary. And it was amazing. I would go live in Alaska, but going over to Japan, that's on my bucket list. And, like, I'm getting my passport now, like, renewed because I didn't have the book. Because in the next couple years, I'd like to go to Japan. I just have no solid plans yet. It's really going to depend on money and dog sitting and how life's going and jobs and all that fun stuff. But yeah, you'll have fun. You guys will have fun. Oh, looking at YouTube chat real quick. You're so glad the EA release is... You're here. Oh, you're over in Finland. Oh, hi from Finland, by the way. I love Finnish accents. That's I know that's like a really random thing, but I really love Finnish accents. Starting your 4-week vacation. Oh, hell yeah. Well, happy vacation. Happy vacation. Nice. That's good. It's 11 a.m. over there. That'll be really nice. For us, the release, I don't even know. It's going to be early. It's going to be a lot of waking up early and hoping for the best for sleep.
6 a.m. Eastern.
That's pretty cool. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have.
that's the day before,
I'm
so the
taking
server-
off. I'm taking off Friday the 28th, and then the whole following week. So I'm very thankful that my job is very flexible. But I will be taking that time off, and I work remotely on Tuesdays, so I actually forgot about that. With Arcadian, I can stream earlier in the day. I just thought about that. I don't have to wait till after my painting with Pyra over on the MDA Let's Play channel. I will be streaming that earlier.
Servers are gonna be down
I'm
for
so
maintenance
excited.
that day, but it is gonna be
I'll probably be
Japanese
on,
video
like,
only.
server
They are also gonna be
comes
bringing
back up
on
on the
guests. They're gonna be
16th and
bringing
the
on Kryles,
31st or whatever
Japanese
those
voice
are.
actress Yoshino Nanjo. So
Oh,
if you
Kryle!
ever tune in for those,
IRL
then
Kryle,
look
she's so
forward to it.
precious.
And that was the end of the 82nd letter from the producer live. He just reaffirms here that they are on schedule. There will be no delay. for the
Nice.
expansion, like they
Let's
did
go.
with Endwalker. No delay.
That was
The
so
28th,
scary
we're
with
doing
the-
it. It's good, great,
When
grand,
they
wonderful.
postponed
No
Endwalker, because I
yelling
was
at the
like,
boss.
I just started my job that I have now. Yeah, because it was like almost 3 years ago. And luckily, I didn't realize they were so chill, but I had to be like, hey, this vacation I told you I had, I have to like push it. And now I can tell them, like, I'm doing a staycation with, like, video games. But back then, like, I didn't know my boss that well. I didn't know my coworkers that well, so it didn't feel right. Now I could just be like, yo, I'm taking time off to play video games. Don't bother me. So, it's very good. Your boss knows you play video games, so you're expecting vacation time during Elden Ring DLC and Final Fantasy 14. Nice. That is awesome. My boss now doesn't understand, so I just don't, like, I don't lie about it. I am transparent. However, we don't talk about it much. My last boss in my last job hated the job, the industry, loved my boss. We would talk about video games all the time. Like, he knew that I was taking time off for it, like, when I worked there, because I worked there, like, 3 years. He always knew when it was video game stuff. He'd ask me, he's like, is this for Final Fantasy, or are you guys going somewhere? I'd be like, oh, Final Fantasy. You know me too well.
And you're all good to go. So, that is going to be it for my overview for the 80-second letter from the producer live. Be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for all of the latest Dawntrail news. We're only 2 weeks out from early access. Anything we learn between now and then, on top of that, all the content I'll be producing during early access, extreme kills, guides, thoughts, all that stuff.
Very cool.
It's going to be a busy month. So please look
yeah.
forward to it.
Well, thanks, Mr. Happy, for such an intensive video about the Live Letter 82. I would have loved to watch it live, but sadly, I had work and other things, so didn't get to watch that. But that, I think, covered everything. I don't know if anybody watched the Live Letter while it was live, if you know of any things that might have been missed. But I think that was an extensive look at everything, I would like to think. Yeah, unless somebody wanted to... So, actually, let me, before even going back through, so I'm going to pull up the live letter itself and just kind of, like, forward through. Oh, the only thing, we didn't watch the trailer together, so let's watch the trailer in a moment. I'm just trying to, like, go through, so they showed, like, a bunch of the stuff about the zones, like he said. I'm just scrubbing through this really fast. Keynotes about, like, some of the major characters. We got to see some gear, role quest updates, job updates, custom deliveries with the Wachumeki Meki. Oh my god, that name is so fun. Wachumeki Meki. I did watch the trailer a couple times. I am hyped. And we'll watch it again, because why not? New dungeons. We got to see Valor Garmanda. We got to see the Valor Garmanda mount. Yeah, we get to see more stuff. This was the trailer again. 10-year anniversary from the Primals. I will want to buy that album. Depends how much it is. Arcadian, we are going to WWE, essentially. So we got to see that. Yeah. Arcadian Savage. We got some time frames. We're going to have the treasure map. Treasure dungeons. New treasure dungeons. Which you know is going to be great for farming. So expect... I'm going to probably put some polls in my Discord channel. Maybe we'll do some map farms together, like community map farming. So we can get some loot. So we can get some money and some gear. So if you're not already in my Discord, be in my Discord. We like to have fun. And yeah, I'd like to do more community events. Some gathering and crafting quality of life updates, fishing. Of course, we get to know about the tombstones, more gear, the hide players thing. Trying to see, like, I guess there's a lot of little stuff like that. Like, now we get the emotes will show up when you have to emote for MSQ things, which is fantastic. Okay, Mew, go do Uwu, have fun. Good luck with Uwu Prague. And, yes, I will have my best time trying to inventory clean, but thanks for hanging out, Mew. We'll see you soon. We'll talk soon, too. You need bubble tea. Grim, it's both fun and kind of super nerdy to recognize the announcer's voice in Raid because of Kamen Rider. Ooh, who's that? Where's that from? The announcer's voice. Let's see, what else? Die channels, we saw that. Happy did a pretty thorough video. We got the face, like the glasses and stuff like that. And there are going to be different options. They're non-dyeable, but they give you 12 color options, which is pretty cool. And we got to see some minions and mounts. Our flying squirrel friend. The announcement that the wings are going to be our 7.0 trial, like, mount standard. As we have the lynxes, the ponies, the birds, etc. We're getting wings now. That's pretty good. We get our alpaca, our fluffy little alpaca. Show us a little bit more. Fantasia, of course, as we know. We get 60 minutes. Companion app's getting some updates, which is great. And then dates! Some really cool things with dates. And then, of course, some collabs that they're doing. We get these summer Uniqlo t-shirts collab. We get Gongcha, which I cannot wait for because it's bubble tea. This is a Japanese-only collab with Samsung. These insanely huge, insanely expensive Dolphy Dream dolls, which are insanely expensive, and they're probably going to sell out because this community is insane. Secret Lab chair. This has already dropped for pre-order. If you haven't gotten yours now, you probably won't get it until next year or the end of this year because pre-orders rounds keep going. Mine actually shipped sooner than I was expected. I'm supposed to be getting mine by Tuesday. So I'll probably do an unboxing video either live or on YouTube for mine that's coming in. What else did we see from live letter stuff? Just more promo things. 14's on sale. There's going to be the pop-up store. Just different expos that they're doing, etc. PAX Australia, because they love the PAX community. Patch notes reading on the 27th, the day before early access, and that's like it. So, 5 hours. I'm glad Mr. Happy wrapped that up because that was a lot. For 5 hours, that's a lot of time. Oh, Grim, he's the voice from Noob Gotchard Belt. Oh, neato. I am not familiar with that show, but that's really cool that you recognize the voice actor. I do love when you can kind of, like, see voice actors from different areas and stuff like that coming in. That's really cool. Voltic, you're gonna have to skip on the chair for now. That's fair. It's expensive. I almost didn't buy it, and the justification, as I've been saying all stream, so I'm sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record, this chair that I'm sitting on now, my old DX Racer, you guys can't see, but, like, it is very torn up, and, like, I've had it for, like, 8 years now. It is also broken as of last night during stream. It just shrunk, and the hydraulics don't work on it anymore, and then it is squeaking and feeling like it's literally about to fall apart. So, someone with a very bad back, I needed a new chair soon anyways, and it kind of felt like fate. And I've been doing a lot of chibi emote commissions on my coffee page recently, so that's why I did it. And Twitch has got an ad right now. Sorry, Twitch. But yeah, that is everything from the live letter updates and recap. There were some other creators that did their own videos. I think I'm gonna skip that. I felt really good about the amount of the amount of coverage that Mr. Happy did. I don't think I'm really missing much of anything, which is great. Yeah. So thankfully, I don't think we're missing anything, truthfully, which is pretty good. We're gonna have Twitch a second, because I don't wanna leave Twitch out. Listen to music for a minute. 2, 1. Welcome back, Twitch. Sorry, the auto ad went before I could pause it. But yeah, all I was saying was I feel pretty confident about getting caught up to date with all the stuff from Mr. Happy's video. Thank you, Mr. Happy, again, for putting out the amazing coverage he always does. He's like a solid content creator, to be quite honest. I've watched Happy for a long time, so he is usually my first source for general, like, overall game coverage. And then I have a I love the majority of the content creators that I've seen come out with like news and updates. So, yeah, thank you for his video. Unless somebody wants to see something specific from live letter stuff, I think that covers our live letter look at, little kind of recap. I'm going to do a little bit of my own Dawntrail prep in the next half an hour before I have to go for a quick little meeting. But Graham does good content. That's fair. You know, I know there have been like multiple opinions for me, just from like a content, just from what I see. Absolutely love it. There are a handful of creators that I really go to all the time, honestly, and I love talking about it because it's like, you know, everyone gets their information from different sources. Happy is one person I go to a lot. Mioni. I love Mioni's videos. Mioni is just someone that puts out a lot more on the casual side of things, but I really love Mioni's videos. Like, his voice calms me down. It just, like, brings me peace. Love Mioni. I love Mioni. And I've, like, you know, not like one-on-one, but like I'm part of Mioni's Discord, right? So like I've chatted and like he's responded. He just seems like such a chill dude, and I love that. Like I love seeing creators that are just like so humble and so like chill, you know what I mean? Like that's what I strive to be. My community, my message forward, I like updating the community, sharing any wisdom-ish I have. But overall, like, I am a goon, and I laugh at myself, and I want to have a community of people that can laugh at themselves and have fun, and, like, you know, do fun things. And so, like, that's what I bring to the table, and I love seeing creators that are just, like, very much, like, this game is a big part of their lives, and they have fun with it, and they're, like, chill about it. It's good. It's good vibes. Yeah, Voltic, I'm the same way with Mioni. If I'm tired, his voice will make me sleep, but not in a bad way. Like, it's soothing. It's not like, oh, his voice, like, I'm gonna fall asleep watching him. Like, he's really interesting to listen to. His voice is very soothing, though, so it's the same thing. I'm like, nappy time. I'm going to fall asleep. Very good. Awesome. Well, we are gonna get back into the game, then. And pause Spotify stuff. The community has always been... I know! I love this community. Listen, I've been playing this game for over 9.5 years now. I've had nothing but good times in the Final Fantasy XIV community. There are going to be bad eggs everywhere you go. I think 14, though, overall has had a very solid community. Like, I never played WoW. I played Guild Wars 2 for a little bit during Stormblood because I kind of needed a change in my life and a little change of pace. But overall, I've really loved the community. And, like, both as, like, someone who's done things in-game as well as streaming and everything in between, like, I love this game so much. And my husband plays, so it's, like, it's a bonding thing for us and each other. We have our separate things, so I love it. Yeah. I think I've done less I used to do more in-game for, like, community stuff. And I think I've kind of shifted that to, I spend a lot of time in this game, but I've been focusing more on content creation to kind of, like, lead people. Like, I've been doing a lot of news and updates on my own YouTube channel. Streaming and talking to people and helping people through things has been really fun. I've mentioned it a couple times in the past week. I'm not fully announcing, like, the full details yet, but in the next couple weeks, y'all are gonna see me and another co-creator, a really good presence in the Final Fantasy XIV space. We're gonna be starting a podcast, which is gonna be fun, a live weekly podcast centered around news and updates for the Final Fantasy XIV community. So that is happening soon. Just love this community. It's just so good. It's so positive, and it's so fun. Or wow. Yeah, I started Adam knows more than I do. When did we start playing 2.5?
Yeah, it was 2.5. We started, like, literally right before 2.55, so, like, a month before Gold Saucer came out.
What he said. So, like, a month before the Gold Saucer even was born is when we started in 14. So, we've been here a while. And, yeah. It's been a lot of fun. I love this game. FF11 was great. There's no duty finder. Everyone, wow. Yeah, I never really got to experience Final Fantasy 11. I technically played for like an hour of my life, but I didn't know what I was doing, so I stopped. But 14 I really love. Yeah, I remember back in the day, I remember before Party Finder became a thing. And it was like, just hope for the best. That was a trip. That was wild back in the day. I remember helping a lot of people. Or being helped by, like, FC people or people in Shout Chat or something. Oh my gosh. See, this is when I start sounding like a 14 boomer. Also, I am gonna take these next 15 or so minutes and just try to clean up some inventory stuff. Put stuff on the market board. Try to get rid of stuff. Stop hoarding, Pyra. I'm not good at keeping my inventory clean, truthfully. Oh, gosh. So, what's everyone's, like, one thing they need to do before Dawntrail? I have so many. I think if there was, like, the biggest thing that I have to do before Dawntrail, it is housekeeping like this. It is cleaning my retainers. And also, I need to clean my PC and, like, free up space. What did they say? It was, like, 55 gigs, I think? I have to double check that. I know Adam messaged me. 55 gigs. So you need 55 gigs of space for Dawntrail itself. Which, for me, I'm going to need more than that because the week of Dawntrail, I have made an executive decision. I am not going to be streaming at least the first few days of Dawntrail, and this is why. Even though it is a great opportunity to stream, this game means a lot to me, and I don't want to be spoiled of story. And I feel like it's also open to, when you stream, you're also open to people coming in your chat, even if it's non-intentional, but like spoiling the story or spoiling something. And other people are going to be wanting to like go on their own as well. So I'm going to focus more on recording YouTube content and pushing out content on YouTube than streaming, at least in the first few days of the game, of the expansion. That is my plan. So that was a long story longer of explaining why I have to clean my computer. Oh my god, I've got chi bolts. That's funny. I really need to clean up this inventory. I am not good at this. Armory chest. Yeah. Dude, I am so bad. I've been trying to do things like turn it into my grand companies, so I have... Excuse me. So I have, more ventures and stuff like that, too. Kind of like dual purpose. Baltic, you need to complete MSQ! Oh, yeah. That's important! That's an important one. You recently made your new main, so you're trying to catch up. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. I think I saw you just join the Discord, so feel free. I don't know if our times work out, but I know, like, there are a lot of really chill people in my Discord, too. If you ever need people to run stuff with, if you just want to kind of, like, zerg through story, if you've already done it once, definitely feel free to reach out. Might be able to find some people that can, help, for sure. That's another reason why, like, it's gonna sound super cheesy AF, but, like, I love the idea of my Discord and just, like, us chatting here is kind of like being, like, a little community, you know what I mean? Like, it is cheesy, and I don't care. Like, but, you know, I want to foster this, like, good community of people that can, like, help each other out and stuff, and, like, it's really cool, because you start making friends, you start seeing people that can, like, help out with things. Like, we've definitely tried helping people in, like, Ultimate Raids too, and Savage stuff, and like even casual stuff, so yeah, never feel afraid to speak up if you do need help. La 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 la. I love this album. The remix album. Oh, I love the remix album so much. Why do I have so many cordials and blood tomato? Oh, blood tomato juice I have for Halloween. We do like a, what's it called? We've done like a little haunted house with the FC. And so like we have like a little bar with like, these are the items. That's why I have all those. I'm like, why do I have all these things? I may or may not get rid of them. Because they are nice not having to like find them when Halloween comes around. But that could be like my hoarder mentality too. I cannot sell that. I cannot sell the fine, I'll just trash it. Get out of my inventory! It won't leave! Why would it leave? What do I do with this stuff? I don't even know anymore. Burning horn? Oh. Ooh, those are selling for a lot. What are the burning horns for again? I have to Google that. Oh, I need one more for the Phaetheon, I think. Ooh, do I buy one for a mill to get them out? No, I might hold off. I'm gonna hold on to those, though. I have so much stuff. I need to start... I might have to make, like, a list of my retainers and, like, organize them better. Because right now I have not organized my retainers in a hot minute. It's probably, like, an expansion or two since I've actually organized my retainers. Of course, Voltic. Yeah, feel free to just, like, just chill. We're good peeps, I would hope. You've completed the MSQ in your previous main, so you've been skipping cutscenes. That makes sense. Trying to burn through it. You're in post Shadowbringers now. Yeah, that's gonna be, depending on how much time you have, that is a challenge before Dawntrail, but it's definitely doable. You just might have to put in a little bit of time in the next couple weeks, because we don't have much longer left. I mean, let's look at a calendar. Less than 2 weeks! Holy shit, we're in less than 2 weeks mode. I am so not ready. I'm nervous. I'm like looking at my times, I'm like, I'm actually nervous. I'm just gonna sell these. I'm never gonna use these. La 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 la. La 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 la. Not even gonna waste space in my retainer. Some of these are just like dead. I don't even know why I have them. Eh. I'm a hoarder. Gonna do the same with these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like break out how I want my retainers to look. These are my Halloween-y stuff too. We'll hang on to this for now because I know I'll use it. Oh my god. See, this is my problem though. Here's the hoarder mentality again. I remember when these blood peppers were like expensive. Back in my day. Oops, that's not what I meant. See, the problem too, and I don't think I have it at this moment, but I'll have things in different like multiple retainers. Like, I bet you this, I'm gonna have this in multiple places. Oh god, yeah, I have saddlebag and 2 other retainers. This is my issue right here. I forget to separate my retainers in saddlebag and stuff, and then it's like, I'm spending so many different slots all over the place. Grim, if they stick to the course, there should be new armor design contests the month after launch. Ooh, that's true. I should sign up for one of those, and I'm too chicken. And I hate it because I hate calling myself this because it feels gross, but I am an artist. Like, I don't do design, but I could try. I get so self-conscious because, like, I never was an illustrator. I've always been like a acrylic painter, and I've been doing more illustrations lately, and I do like my chibis and stuff, but I just get so like self-conscious. I'm like, I don't like my work. So then like I never sign up for these contests, and I'm like, why don't I do that? Oh, you got your chair in the first design contest? Let's go! Do you have a picture? I'd love to see it. That's pretty cool. You got your noble... Oh, that's true, because you get a prize for that type of stuff. That is really cool. Oh gosh, so that's gonna be... This might be my either late tonight or early tomorrow thing, is actually organizing my retainers. Because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that before 6:30, because I just realized it's almost 6:30. We're gonna do... Oh, God. Grand chair and crafting market board. Ooh, nice. Let me see. I actually want to see what that looks like off the top of my head. Oh. Yeah, my closest market board. I have 2 market boards I can get to from my house. Wee. And I have some of my UI like blown the hell up because I like seeing the stuff. Grand chair. I do love the grand chair. I use this for Christmas. That's my Santa's chair because my retainer Nice, he's like a big Rogadin, and I dress him up in a Santa outfit for Christmas time, and I put him in my house because I'm cheesy. It is great. That is really cool. Yeah, I love using that one. That is literally, like I said, my Santa chair. Because that's his, like, throne. I love it. That is awesome. That was your design, too? Am I, like, hearing that right? Or am I being stupid and my brain's not working? Madara, you need to organize your inventory. Now you're 85 Black Mage on the last 60 relic. Let's go! You are getting there. You're gonna get it. That is awesome. That is really cool, Grim. That is really... Where they hit it? That's awesome. 9th place in 2017. Very nice. Maybe that gives me inspiration. Maybe I'll try to do a design one day. That would be, like, literally the ultimate goal. Is having, like, something that you've done, like, in the game somehow. Ugh. Ugh, I love it. That'd be the goal. That'd be the dream. Especially the weapon contest, like, oh my god, could you imagine? People, like, thousands of people using your stuff. That'd be so cool. If I could choose a new zone for player housing, where would you like it to be? That is tough. I am going to abstain from the new zones because I don't know much about them. I feel like I would say Solution 9, but I want to know more about Solution 9 first. Shoot, dude, that's a good question. If I could live anywhere, I think the Loperts would be a good option. I think up on the moon. Trying to think of where else would be a good option. Oh. It's tough because so I'm in Ul'Dan now, and that's because, like, this was back before lottery was put in, and I transferred my small to a medium for my private house, so I was able to get a medium. Ultimately, I think my favorite housing ward, depending on the plot, is Gridania. I really love Gridania. I also love the Mist. Imperium is fine, like, my FC house is an Imperium, but it's... I don't love it as much as some people do. I think it's a little overhyped. I really just think it's snowy Ul'Da. Or, I mean, snowy Goblet. Like, I really think that that's kind of how that is for me. I love, like, Idleshire. I love, or not Idleshire, but, like, Imperium in general. But I think it's a little overhyped. The Moon, I think I would say. I would definitely think I would say Moon. I want to live with the Loperts. They know how to party. Redesigned for the Emperor's chair in the peace talks. The Reaper job office has the chair. Dude, I need to keep my eye out on chairs now, too. Moon, yeah, moon. What are you're really thinking instead of going Reaper and Dawntrail, you're going to go Black Mage? Let's go! More Black Mage mains. You're not missing Reaper as much. I mean, the great thing too, right, is like you can bounce back and forth. So I know for myself, because I've had the talk of like, I think less so that I'm gonna go Pictomancer. Like, Picto really appealed to me, the aesthetics of Picto. It is so gorgeous. I am an artist, so like when Picto came out, I was like, oh my god, it's a painter. But I've been doing Black Mage for literally 9 years. I've never had another main. I've had other secondaries, not mains. So like, I will always go through the expansion on Black Mage. However, if I start playing Picto and I start really liking Picto, then I'll shift gears right after story on Black Mage. That's how I go about it. So that's what I say too, is like, I think some people think, and I'm not saying you are, but I think some people think that they have to pick a main and that's all they do. And it's like, you can switch it up. It's just a little harder, I think, with your first max level class. Like, it probably makes sense to go through the max, go through your, like, MSQ class, go through the MSQ in, like, one class, get it max, and then go back and level. Yeah, the moon would be pretty unique. I would love to see what they would do with the moon. And I think it's open-ended enough where we could... They have a lot of options, right? Like, they have a lot of things that they could do, which I think would be really cool. I think it'd be really, 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 really cool. Let's see. So I, unfortunately, friends, have to leave for a little bit. And it sucks. I was thinking of just going BRB, but I think I'm just gonna reboot the stream at 7, so like in a half an hour, because I need to take like a half an hour off, and then we're doing, our FC is doing a fashion show at our FC house in Imperium on Leviathan, which is Primal. So many words. Blah, 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 blah. So that's happening in a half an hour from now. So I'm going to stop the stream, and then we will bounce, and then come back in a half an hour for the fashion show. It is Dawntrail themed. If you want to come hang out in a half an hour, come hang out. You don't have to participate if you don't want to. You can just come hang out, or you can find your best Dawntrail glam and participate. So, prizes and such. I'm gonna go for now and come back in a half an hour. Thank you so much for hanging out. If I didn't say it before, join the Discord. Keep the conversation going. And we will see you hopefully shortly. And yeah. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.